Fall asleep, in the middle of the auction.
We could just make it no auction, I guess.
Make
That's
it,
a, that's,
make
that's
it
a
no
choice.
auction.
Oh, it's okay for me. Huh?
Just hold on 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna grab my coffee. Right back.
Why am I hearing everything twice with a delay?
Do you have your volume up on Twitch?
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
I had. Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah, we are actually live on stream, right?
It looks so. Yeah, looks like that.
Hi, chat.
Okay.
Hello, people.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, we are live. Cool.
I forgot to open BGA. Okay, now I'm in the game.
I kind of miss Space Map though, Landscape sometimes. With all the crazy maps that, and the crazy factions and the extra scoring, everything. Everyone trying to.
I do enjoy it the most, to be honest.
Yeah.
The base map? Regular
Yeah.
base map?
And non-landscapes as well.
It's good. I like vanilla. Good flavor.
Sure. I do like the expansion faction, also. To be
Yeah.
fair. I still haven't
Hey folks, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for tuning in. Sorry for the kind of ridiculous opening there. I'm literally just finishing up work like 10-15 minutes ago, and so when I booted up the stream, I guess I had the guys audio on while I was doing this, and then realized I didn't turn on the intro music until like 5 seconds ago. Anyhow, off to a great start. But if you're new to this stream, this is the first time you're catching it, welcome to Open Table. It's an all-player commentary stream. I'm playing with 3 other folks this evening who are all part of the expert community on BGA, and we're basically just going to play an open hand game of Terra Mystica and talk about strategy and talk openly, even if it means that we might lose the game, that kind of thing, or we're not going to worry about that kind of stuff. We're just going to share strategy completely openly. We are playing the game on training mode, so no elos won or lost. And today's game is just going to be straight up base and landscapes off with all the other usual settings, mini expansions and whatnot, auctions. So basically it's just like this season of Arena is the settings that we're going with. Without further ado, I'll just introduce the other players that we're playing. Today I've got Babik coming on, I've got Superczarny as well, and returning Open Table champion DanyB. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Danny, welcome back.
Hey, what's
Thank
up?
you.
Cool. Also, let me know. Sorry, I'm distracted by EJ's ridiculous comment in chat. Fun fact: the players on the Open Table stream play the song live for viewers. Exactly. Yep, that's right. No, but if anyone's interested in good Canadian punk music, check out Choke. They're from somewhere in Ontario. That's who the opening theme song is. When I was like teenage, Weber was like pretty into punk music. It still is, but I used to see Choke live like multiple times a year. Anyhow, Google Choke. Awesome Ontario Canadian punk band. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, over to the game board. We ready to go, guys?
Yeah.
Good to go? Oh, what I was going to say, let me know about the audio levels with some of these, with all of us, if you want me up or down in relation to Super, Danny, and Babik. Cool. Let's get this underway.
Oh, nice. It's me first.
It's you first. Yeah. Anyone, Super, Danny, do one of you guys want to break down the setup while Babik's having a look? Tell us what you see.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Super.
So the first thing I do when checking the new setup is I don't go like many straight to the track. I'm looking which pastels are missing, because I noticed that that's what influences my faction pick mostly. So we're missing Dwelling, VP tile, 6 coins, and a priest, right?
Yep.
In terms of track, we've got big building round 1, trading post round 2, and big building again round 3. So there's actually nothing to abuse in the early rounds. We've got towns round 4, town even round 4. A couple of factions may build 1 or 2 maybe. I'm not sure. Temples round 5, which means a lot of coins from sending priests to cults, and we're gonna end with dwellings round 6. Overall, I don't see anything to focus on here to abuse, like late game trading posts or anything like that. We've got those dwellings, but not sure how many victory points you can score here. Some victory points on the track. A lot of power in the passing tiles, couple of workers in the early rounds from cults, couple of spades. Rather regular matchup, but also a bit short on points, I would say.
I go ahead and do my pick. I made up my mind.
All right, what are you thinking, Babik? What do you see here as well?
I'm seeing a lot of things that can work here.
Yeah.
There's a pretty obvious chance for a good Swarmlings game.
Yep, chat definitely was pointing that out for sure.
I am picking Nomads in first seats.
Interesting.
Oh.
I like to have them, and I think they kind of work nicely in first seat because they can get away with any bonus tile here.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like, it's one of these, like most factions I think are pretty happy obviously with the spade or worker power, but it's one of those things in first seat you have to figure out, like, you don't have much control over what you're going to get. So in first seat you would either get like 2 workers probably, or temp ship. So I like your nomads pick, because if temp ship goes to them, they're a faction that could still make use of that, unlike dwarves or fakirs or something like that would probably just end up with like cult coins or whatnot.
Sure. The main thought was that actually nomads, even if they don't get a good economic bonus tile, they still end up usually with at least 2 dwellings down, and I am thinking Fire 1 here, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be a pretty good start economically speaking, with very little effort, and they can pull it off with whatever they get.
Right.
Yeah, even if they end up with the 4 coins and the cold step, it's like an extra.
Yeah.
If you don't go Fire
Then you-
1,
sure
you
can
get Earth
take
1
that.
maybe, and extra worker. So that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Even the temp ship wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, temp ship, you can go TP 4 dwellings if
Sure.
you get double digs. So that's pretty
I wouldn't
cool as
do
well.
it this game, but yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Let's say if Swarmlings aren't in the game, I would probably do the Fire 1 line just for fun. If Swarmlings are not in the game, and there's a chance of an F1 rush, maybe F1. I mean,
Yeah.
nomads like it a lot.
That makes sense. Witches.
Witches.
What went through? Why witches? Can I just pick your brain on that for a second?
I mean, why witches? I mean, in second seat, you're going to get a decent... You're either going to get a worker power or 2 workers. Depending on starting spots and leech and stuff, I can see with witches, like just trying to make a play for double dig in round 1. And delaying stronghold until round 3. I mean, maybe if you get double dig and you get a bunch of workers out earlier, this stronghold isn't as good, so you might sanctuary round 3, or you can always just like stronghold round 1 looks fun. Like, I just see a lot of play here with witches. It's obviously not like a perfect setup for them, but I don't know. I just like am sort of excited to like play witches a little bit more on base map. I'm trying to get better at them. I know that like there's just a lot of flexibility here with how you could play witches. Like temp ship is in, so you might also just like get that in second seat and take it for nomads. You could do a temp ship opening. Yeah, like you could build an early stronghold basically with witches, or you could kind of ignore the stronghold and actually just go shipping and score off of shipping BP. There's sort of like a couple different lines you could go there. So I just sort of want to mainly toss them in just to get a bit more experience on them, and I can just I like sometimes picking a faction as well that I just like see that there's a number of different openings that I'm all pretty comfortable with, basically.
I do think they interact pretty well with nomads on this map.
Yeah,
I tend to like a lot. If there's blue in the game, but there's also nomads, you have sometimes the C4 start if blue threatens it.
Yeah. True.
And you have a pretty easy northern town with yellow as a neighbor.
Yeah, if nomads don't go stronghold, then go nuts on B5 or whatever. But yeah, I don't think nomads. Well, maybe nomads open stronghold here. Maybe.
Even then, you can manage a town north.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just picked Swarmlings, and because I want Super to think instead of me. So that was.
I mean, these were the 3 faction I was considering. So no surprise until now, but the 4th pick, it's...
I wouldn't have chosen Swarmlings because I don't like Swarmlings in general.
Well, that's good. That's good then.
I would never do that actually. Yeah, what I'm thinking here,
it's kind of
I'm actually leaning towards black faction here.
Okay.
Both seem pretty fine. Even Alchemist can open stronghold here, while others might also do that. Both nomads, I mean all nomads, which is Swarmlings, can open stronghold, so there is no Earth 1 rush here. That puts Swarmlings into Sandwich, but they shouldn't really care here that much. So
Right.
mm,
You'd be
also
think-
there's gonna be a Lich party in the West probably on C1, D2, D3 here. So
If you go Black Faction, yeah, pretty
yeah,
much.
very likely.
I thought about putting cultists in personally.
Yeah,
Because
I've
I just
seen enough
I,
cultists. So
yeah, I think nomads. I
I
think I think nomads are the best right now from my evaluation, but
yeah.
I might be wrong.
I was thinking about a nice line for halflings.
Mm,
That could be fun.
yeah, yeah. I think
Like
halflings would be pretty cool here too.
I
Yeah.
like the spade and taking the priest and fire one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we're not gonna do that here. So
Yeah.
Darklings, Sanctuary opening. I'm not sure. Let's go Alchemists.
All right.
I don't see them very often.
Oh,
So
alchemist.
Alchemists.
Pretty decent for alchemists as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not bad.
definitely.
Not bad at all.
Can you break that down a bit?
Think
Why do you think it's okay for alchemists, and what do you like think is the best way to play them here?
I think because I think round 1 or round 3 is the two optimal moments of building a stronghold for alchemists. I think like you can open temple and then round 2 is a bit early if you don't open with it because you need to get your workers up a bit. So there's like two lines, and I think towns you could do one town pretty much easily in round 4, I think, and then the rest of the game, dwellings. Alchemists tend to have a big network, so it doesn't really like you'll build dwellings at the last round, that's for sure, and you have your upgraded digging, so you don't need really to find natural hexes that much other than other factions, which is why sometimes late. Like for mermaids, for example, late dwellings round 6 sometimes might be a bit awkward because they tend to put them out all together in the first rounds and then you kind of build up after. But alchemists don't really have that issue because you can just dig your own spot. So there's decent scoring opportunities, I think, in the whole track for them. So that's kind of, and you got a lot of passing points. You have a lot of workers in the bonus tiles. I think that's why it's pretty decent.
yeah.
Babak, are you bidding on? Who do you think's best here?
I have no idea. I would play any of this faction at the same
Really? I
with
would.
the same starting
We go
VPs.
further here, people.
I would.
I'm happy with any of them except for
Honestly.
Alchemist. I think I definitely want a fairly big edge on Alchemist. I'm probably most comfortable with Nomads or Swarmlings here. I think Swarmlings' game plan's pretty kind of obvious. They just do
Yeah.
Swarmlings things. Nomads just seem like they have great stuff happening here. Obviously, they're on the other side of a 3 in a row in a color wheel. They're in first seat with a ton
I
of
like
leech
Nomads.
with temp, ship, or worker power. They just do. There's all kinds of fun stuff Nomads can do.
I think witches have a good game as well. Probably. I mean, I guess I should have bid on Swarmlings first because, I mean, just because. Oh, okay. I didn't. I hope nobody liked Nomads as much.
I don't like them. I want you guys to bid on them.
I don't think I open
I-
Stronghold here as Nomads.
I don't think so as well.
I
Yeah,
don't think-
especially
I
we've
am-
got
Yeah.
priests
I am
round
kind of
5.
bidding.
No.
Yeah, I am kind of bidding just what I will have most fun with, rather than what I think it's
think-
necessarily winning.
Yeah, I think Nomads, but I really like playing Nomads personally. My favorite faction. I think the funnest games are like there's a way sometimes if you open like Fire 1 or like TP for dwellings, you could
That's
realistically
true.
get both big buildings round 3. I think that is a possibility.
Yeah. I think this is one of those. This is an interesting setup that I'd be interested to chat with you guys a bit about, because Nomads are one of these factions that often Earth One's pretty solid for them. Obviously, they tend to have pretty big networks, and that's really great. This is obviously a setup probably with Swarmlings in that are going to play more low footprint, that there isn't going to be as much pressure on Earth 1. So Nomads could arguably take an econ favor and then maybe secure a scoring favor like later, except for Nomads are one of those factions that like I just don't want to build a second temple. So, and I see some people do that in Terra Mystic. It kind of drives me crazy. Like, build a temple for an econ favor, only to quickly, like, rush a second temple so they can grab the scoring favor. And then it kind of, like, defeats the purpose of the econ favor if they're not really using those priests super well. So anyhow, my point is, like, I can see actually just taking Earth 1 here for Nomads and then just, like, building out a massive network. But it's such a low coin setup. Fire 1 comes with an extra worker. It would be amazing to just, like, get Sanctuary and a Stronghold maybe round 3 if that's possible, and just like go Fire 1, double dig round 1 into like both big buildings round 3, like seems also like a super reasonable line. So I'm just interested what your guys' thoughts are on that with Nomads.
I didn't consider it before, but it's true that the Sanctuary opening can also be quite nice for Nomads here.
Oh, I've done that once. Sanctuary opening, yeah. Sometimes it
like Fire 1, F1.
In such a low coin game, I would hate to spend early power on workers. For some reason, it just feels like not a great deal. If Nomad's got the big building tile, I can totally see like going that route. But that's my only sort of downside with that, is like having to spend a bunch of power on workers in a low coin game doesn't seem amazing to me.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's a fair point.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm really bad at witches, so I'm not sure what I'm doing with them. But the witches are by far my worst faction, I think. I'm not a disciple of big econ witches yet. I haven't converted. Haven't sacrificed to them or something. I don't know what you have to do to get good with witches, but
watch some of NerdCube's recent arena games. I've seen 2, if not possibly 3, where he's just done some pretty wild witches games where he's, I don't know, just done like D-Rush stuff into an econ favor like round 2, and then just like he's upgraded digs. He's like done some pretty hilarious stuff. Those have been some recent arena games that have been pretty entertaining to watch.
Dwelling Rush is pretty awesome on base map as witches. I've seen it work even with no scoring involved for the dwellings.
Yeah, it's a real opening. That's a real possibility that can happen. I've
seen it work with Oran as well. I just think if you can get out 7 dwellings, I mean, have all the 7 income dwellings down by the end of round 1, it's just such a strong opening.
There's also something that's really interesting with witches here, is that there's a real possibility that alchemists start with Temship maybe, and Swarmlings with big building. Like it's not so obvious that witches don't get a spade here though. I guess.
What?
Like I guess what I'm saying is the spade. I guess alchemists could always take a spade, but
we haven't talked about alchemists, and I'd be interested to. I guess Super, was you who threw them in and mentioned something about opening Stronghold. Like I still play alchemists. I'm not very like creative with them. I'm still kind of stuck on like the Zorus videos like series of like get a temple, like get spam out dwellings in the north, upgrade shipping more, like get all your dwellings out, upgrade the big buildings in the mid game, like upgrade like just sort of do that kind of thing. So I'd be interested to know like what is the opening plan here for alchemists, because normally they want like to see a priest in the pass tile and then take action too. But like, are they just taking the big building and opening Stronghold and like then into like what, like round 2 temple for Earth 1 because it's probably still there? Like, what's the plan there?
We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out. All right.
Yeah, okay. Oh no, I'm stuck with Swarmlings.
Have witches.
So chat, I'm seeing a bunch of
with witches.
Evaluations for the auction. Deranged just put in his thoughts. EJ, Tharn, I see your numbers. I don't know what factions you guys like. What the order? Oh, you guys are just going left to right, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So nomads, witches, swarmlings, and alchemists.
So
yeah, I don't agree with the 15 for nomads.
15 seems a little heavy. I mean, I obviously.
That's a bit of a stretch.
What do you guys think was the correct bidding here? Because I know that sometimes on these open table games, we do have a tendency to just be like, we're just like tooling around, like doing whatever, just bidding on factions that you want to play, as opposed to like determining the exact correct auction. So, like,
I mean, I
what do you guys think
think
is the
swarmlings-
actual evaluation
have-
here for the benefit of the viewers? I guess is what I'm trying to say. If you wouldn't mind.
Go
I
ahead,
would have
Bam.
played this without auction at all. Like, I could have played this 30, 30, 30, and I think it was doable.
Really?
It would have been a competitive game. Yeah, I didn't see.
Yeah, there
An
is a plot for
obvious-
everyone here, I guess.
I couldn't see an obvious. Am I doing this?
Are you going? G6?
I am not. I'm just going to do something I never did.
H2 old school swarmlings?
H2? What is that? Oh,
The
no.
south.
No, I can get that later, I think. I am going H4.
Okay. What do you,
I mean, I didn't want to play Swarmlings, so at least I want to have fun.
what's your thought pattern
Yeah,
behind
that's great.
H4? Like,
Well, I mean, there's late dwellings.
mhm.
If I can find a way to connect, that would be pretty nice. That would also kind of force the Lich party in C1, D2, D3, which was maybe happening anyway, but
Mhm.
now I'm sure about that. I don't know. I also just want to try. I mean, I never played there as Swarmlings, so
Yep,
Yeah.
fair enough.
And south?
yeah. I know some people. I know some people like G6 and H4. I don't know if D2 H4 is a thing or not, but I think it's doable.
This is,
I think it's reasonable here.
Danny, I'm
D2 was kind of mandatory for you here, so.
Danny, I'm curious
Yeah.
what you're thinking through right now. I'm assuming that like you're trying to figure out if you're opening and uses temp ship with swarmlings on H4, possibly starting with a spade. Is there like a concern that G3 will be taken from you before you can? Well, I guess you can first action just ship to it. That might be your first move. Anyhow, I'm curious what you're thinking about, like where your second dwelling's going and what pass tile you're opening for and stuff like that.
Dan is actually disconnected right now, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's offline too.
All right.
Maybe he's having some issues.
Is he still on a Discord call? No, he's not.
Mm.
All right. Well, let's all just guess what Danny's thinking. What Danny would be thinking right now. What do you guys think Danny's best line is here?
I think it's E9 is good here.
Still, it's 9, yeah, for me too. He's gonna get neighbor on F3. You're probably going there,
Yep.
Weber.
Yep.
He's not gonna get. He's gonna have zero leech round 1,
Mhm.
very likely, unless you spade around him. E6, G2, something like that.
If I get double dig,
Yeah,
which could happen.
which is actually likely.
Yeah.
Center, south, and north are pretty open right now for witches, so E9 seems pretty natural. I wonder where your third dwelling is actually going.
I never know the answer to that question with nomads.
Yeah.
If I go A5, it means that I'm committed to digging B2, sort of away from alchemists. Is that otherwise, if I don't take B2 and alchemists beat me to it, that dwelling is just a liability. I see a lot of people in these situations like placing a dwelling on G4 just for a bit of extra leech and kind of to be annoying. I would have a tendency here probably just to like B4 and then either build a town around witches or destroy their town opportunity if I get a stronghold out in time.
Sure.
I think I like before.
I think I like
Especially
before, but
considering there's a chance for if witches go dwelling rush, that's nice for you.
yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna. Okay, Danny just messaged on the Discord, Wi-Fi issues on his phone to make moves.
Oh, okay, so he won't be talking.
Or hopefully he'll be coming back.
Oh, nice.
I'm hoping what he means is that he had to like unplug his router and like plug it back in or something. But
I wonder if I take the spade here. Danny takes temp ship. After swarming, stay big bowling here. Because if not, you might get it and take B2 before me. Which is gonna be pretty bad.
oh,
I think witches would want the temp ship.
Yeah, I think so. Either that or worker power, and temp ship seems better. He can actually beat you to G3 with his very first move.
Yeah. I'm not sure the spade is so good. I mean, if you're going for the dwelling spree as alchemists, I don't think you can pull it off with the spade.
oh, he would. What would you take if you were trying to do the dwelling spree as alchemists? Like just take temp
I
ship.
think here yeah, that's your only
Temp ship,
chance.
right? You take a priest, you upgrade shipping.
Right.
You're hoping for 2 workers to get additional dwelling, or just
I
burn
wonder
power for that.
if I wonder if there's an argument for the big building tile and starting with stronghold and a
Yeah,
bit
but
of a dwelling
there's
spree.
there's so much power in the past tiles. Everybody's gonna get that. We've got swarmings too. All right. Well, worst case scenario, I'm gonna regret it. So let's go spade here.
Interesting.
Okay.
I thought you might have been going stronghold there into
Yeah.
round 2 temple.
Yeah, that's what I was debating as well for alchemists. I think you can pull off a stronghold and maybe even 3 dwellings.
Well, the stronghold isn't out of the question here still. So
Sure.
Build a
Fair
stronghold and then use your power for what? A priest and workers, and then upgrade shipping and dig and get out 2 dwellings on B2, 8B3. Like, is that a possible line?
That is, yeah.
I think it's very possible.
That seems pretty great. I guess it's going to be a little tricky though. Like, you might not have neighbors very quickly, right? If you go the 1 shipping route.
Well, I'm just gonna build a couple of dwellings, and I hope that witches are gonna provide me with neighbor in the east.
Right.
That's where I'm gonna upgrade next, I guess. And I can get to 8 at some point still. Yeah, he went for time ship, so
Yep. I think my plan is just to temple up, probably go fire 1 here, because I'd really like to see if I can get both big buildings out in the mid game, and then just try to take double dig if I can.
I see people in chat.
I'm positive you're taking double dig here.
Yeah.
I see people in chat having some guesses about my strategy, but I'm gonna give it away that I don't have any.
That's what I would say if I had a great strategy here.
Turn Duel is asking if my plan was to try and play a very digging Swarms game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what that means. I do think now, in retrospect, that thinking about a network play here as Swarmlings is a bit dumb, considering I have both Nomads and Alchemists in the game. but I honestly think
I gotta take the priest here.
So I need to take double dig now. I'd love to get some more leech so I don't burn off all my power tokens, but I can't. I don't have any other upgrades that I want to do, or any other power actions I can take. I don't have any stall moves. And if I temple up for Fire 1, then I assume Babik would probably just take double dig at that point. So I'm just going to do, I'm going to take E3.
yeah.
And in terms of my second spade, I guess I'm just going to go E6 because Danny's going to cut up the middle at some point, and so I'll just get more leech that way. And then I'll just build E3
sense.
first. This will get me more leech when Swarmlings upgrades.
Which puts me in kind of a bad situation.
Ultima's asking how important it is for us to rush B2. I don't know if you're referring to me specifically. I think it's... well, to be honest, I don't know how important... well, it's more important for Alchemists, because Alchemists are going to want a structure there on C1, and so for it to be part of a town...
No doubt about it.
So if you want your C1 structure to be part of a town, then you need to take B2 so you can, like, use a bridge later. I think it's a nice axe for me to have, but it's not, like, absolutely mandatory. So, just for the viewers, I don't know if you've seen this, I'm messaging Danny just on the table chat here, and he reset his router. So hopefully his internet will come back. He's just currently playing on his phone.
All right, so yeah, decision time.
Decision time.
What are your options?
Well, Earth 1 or Stronghold here, so... Yeah, let's go.
I mean, you can probably have
I
both,
don't remember...
right?
Well, yeah, sure.
I mean, I've built
also,
out 2
there's
dwellings
also-
before templing up, so even if this wasn't an open game, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm going for an econ favor here.
Yeah, but also, there's this issue of no priest in pastiles.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was my biggest concern here. If I'm gonna get any.
Sure. I think I'm gonna 5 power priest here.
5 power to fire? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. It looks like I'll be, yeah, I'm the first to pass here. Might get a little bit of leech from Danny, and presumably he probably wants... Oh, well, at this point, no. He'll probably just wait till next turn to build a trading post, because it's worth 3 extra points.
Yeah.
So I probably don't get any leech until next turn. Which is super fine. I have 6 coins going into next round, a bunch of workers. Probably send a priest to... So I think what I'm doing here is I'm passing for cult coins. I send my priest off to water, first action, and then use a cult step on water to get a spade out of the deal. That all seems pretty good. And then, yeah, figure it out from there.
It does look like you're easily pulling off both big buildings in round 3.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, I have to admit that Nomad game is going pretty well. Maybe they were worth a bit more of bidding. I am going to do this.
Oh, Bisigoa is saying that he thinks Act 3 and Act 4, so the workers and the coins action, for you, Babik, would have meant a sanctuary on H4, and you could have just opened Stronghold Sanctuary.
Did I really have enough for that?
Give
but
yourself 5 power for that priest back. That gives you access to 11 power. That's workers and coins. That's enough workers to do it, and it's enough coin. Yeah.
yeah, it's enough for both. You're right. I just never pulled it off, so it never entered
Didn't
my
occur to
mind,
you.
to be honest.
Yeah.
That would have been a very
Pretty
fun
wild
play.
idea here.
Pretty broken. 18
what I'm
points
thinking,
in round 1. Sorry, go ahead, Super.
I could dig F5, build a dwelling, get power for another priest, upgrade shipping twice, and go to H5 and take that hex away from Swarmlings.
How are you getting power? Oh, of course, you have your stronghold out.
Yeah, I've got Stronghold up.
Okay.
That's gonna be pretty, quite a blow.
That's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I didn't see that.
And also, my hexes in the US and North are pretty safe. You didn't open Stronghold, and you don't have a temp ship to threaten my B2 yet.
Nope.
So, and I'm also getting a neighbor next to Witches. There's some chance he's gonna upgrade there and take F6 at some point, so.
Yep.
Yeah, seems about right.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't see it
can-
either. I just noticed that. So, and I'm not sure there's
Any point in delaying?
anything. Well, point delaying, I don't know. Maybe giving another power, just out of habit. Then he's not building bridge this turn, but
Yep. Danny probably just passes here for what? Worker power?
Yeah, that's my guess.
like also I'm getting the big building tile here, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very nice opening first for alchemies. And thinking back on the possibility of a sanctuary
Yeah.
in round 1 for me, I do think that doesn't give me enough power to pull off a double dig next round.
Oh yeah, you also need dig, so
Yeah,
that's
for
also
sure.
true. So
It
that's a
would
good
have been
plan.
nice if I could snack the dig bonus.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have allowed you to delay for Super's shovel. It would have been, I mean, if you got workers and then if you took coins, that's 2 actions slower plus an extra build. Probably. That might, I guess that's how things might have gone good for you. I mean, the other side of it is that, like, H5 getting taken by alchemists is just like a blow to your sanctuary.
Yeah, I kind of hoped for a double dig, but yeah. I just couldn't. And I didn't like taking a single dig on the first move just to block witches. I mean, if I had, I would have taken G3 and not H4, H5 anyway.
So I'm actually not sure what to take here.
Probably just the workers.
Well, every pasta is pretty good.
Oh, you can just take 6 points and 3 power and a
yes.
coin.
Well, 6 points isn't okay. It's not that much, but temp ship even allows me to build another dwelling on B5 next round. Build 4 dwellings.
Wow. Yeah.
And that I could mess
At the expense of a temple,
with
though.
B5 here.
Don't you just want the?
Yeah, that's.
If you take the workers, you're getting 4 points. You get a temple out for Earth 1, and you can spam out 2 more dwellings. I don't see how temple
That's right.
can be better than that.
That's right, and that's what I'm gonna do. I think. Yeah, early workers.
Early workers are got to be king here, especially yeah.
Although I was tempted by the temp ship here too, but let's be real.
I think I just
Also,
get this
not
first
it's-
priest to water. Comes with a cult spade.
Oh yeah, you'll get a cold bump.
Yep.
Cool.
It's nice when the cult bump is actually helpful. It's pretty rare, but
Yeah. I wished I could get there, but
that's
guess
really
I'll
nice.
just go.
I missed that Danny just had enough power to be able to take coins. That's pretty awesome for him to be able to do this massive D rush and then get enough power
Trading post.
to just burn down to 6 and get.
He can build for trading post if he wants.
Oh, that last dwelling in H5. I wasn't looking at that. That was coins for Danny. This is pretty cool for Danny. Yeah, he can even temple for water 1 and
Do
and get one more trading post. I guess it's not. Maybe you just build a bunch of trading posts. I don't know.
event 2.
Just stronghold round 3. Pretty good economic opening here.
I think I just delay basically. It could be kind of a short round for me. We'll see. I'm just gonna use my cult step. And I'm probably building a trading post this round because I'm going to be short coins over workers to get both those buildings out.
I think post you will have 9 workers next turn. Coins action probably too.
Who? Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you build trading posts and pass, you're gonna get coins and
Yeah, I think that's my plan.
build,
Is
build
like
big buildings.
trading post, pass onto the spade if it's there, take a coins action, get a cult spade, sanctuary for water 1 or even earth 1 if it's still there. Muted? Where? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Sorry, just freaked me out there.
Okay.
That's spicy.
I wondered if I should take I8, but then
I8.
it's too double dig to pull off a town there, so
Yeah, that's pretty. That can be strangled temple right there for you.
Well,
yeah.
actually, wouldn't I8 have been better? Alchemists aren't going to take I9. That's probably safe until later game when you can upgrade digs.
Yeah, but that's two double
I'm not.
digs
I'm.
to
I'm,
get a
I'm not sure.
town.
I'm taking I8 anyway here too. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, fair enough. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to down convert. Yeah, I mean, I can take double dig again, but then, no, I don't want that because it's just going to cost me extra coins.
Well, also because I took it.
Oh, you also took double dig. Yeah, then I definitely don't want it. So I'm just going to build a trading post on E6, I guess. Get a little more leech from Danny when he builds a temple, presumably.
I wonder if he's getting water 1.
I would imagine. Earth 1 can't be a ton of value
Yeah.
for him. Water 1 looks really good here.
It's there too, but I think Water 1 is still better.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, he's just going.
Oh, this is spicy.
Water 1.
I mean, it is a low coin game.
Well, Well, yeah, if he builds Water 1, he's gonna have only one trading post up.
Mhm.
That's not a lot of coins. Yeah, so I'm building here. You can get Unleash.
Makes sense.
Well, there's nothing else for me to do actually, so yeah.
So I
That
think
wasn't particularly smart.
I just down convert one. I'm getting one free power. Question is, am I getting any more? I think Danny probably just builds a trading post. He might do it on C4.
That's still 1 power, so
Yeah, that's one power. Doesn't look like Swarmlings are doing anything that would give me power. Or Alchemists. I think this is fine. So this feels like kind of a short round. I'm curious to know in chat if you do anything else here. But yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna grab this with a boatload of resources. I'm gonna take this spade and open next round with a coins action.
Yeah.
Who introduced spicy in the
Seems pretty
TM
strong.
vocab? I don't often take too much credit for things. It might have been me. I say it a lot, and really it's a close friend of mine who plays Terra, Linsforth. He's been on stream a couple of times. He and I play a lot of video games together online, and it's actually that's who I picked it up from. If we're playing a game and, I don't know, something ridiculous goes on, he refers to a lot of things as spicy. He has a lot of one-liners that I end up adopting. So I think that's where it came from. I got it from Alex, and then, yeah.
I guess, yeah, I'd like to do some points with the shipping tile, but I think I need coins. I just don't have any.
Yeah, deranged. It's not that uncommon.
Okay, so whose game are we liking most up until now?
Danny's looking pretty good. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
Also yours, Webbers. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a hard
I
day.
agree. Oh. Oh. Didn't notice he had the resources for that as well.
Why would he do that?
Ah, but he can't.
Oh, he's just stalling for my big building.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that was
Yeah.
3 resources. So he has 5 resources. So he could have built another TP this round. But he would have had to go worker to coin. But I mean, he just went
And
workers to dig, so I don't know.
he's getting 2 workers back from my tile.
He also needs to dig that somewhere, sometime before your stronghold, Weber.
So yeah, he's just gonna open stronghold and flighter, I guess.
Oh, you think he's going strong? I think he's going sanctuary. I think he wants a scoring favor.
So it sounds like
Yeah, maybe.
DanyB is not coming back, folks.
All right.
It's all right.
6 points is pretty good. What's actually my plan for the next round? I could build sanctuary for water 1. The temp ship allows me to build another dwelling. I'm not getting any spades soon. I'm not sure. But it looks like 3 times game for me anyway.
Ship scoring has to be pretty good for you here, no?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the temp ship that allows me to build another dwelling, or I still get a priest.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Can you
The-
guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to.
I'm gonna be a
join
bit
you
short on
from my
priest, but
phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, seems to be working.
Sorry, Danny, you're using audio from your phone?
Yeah.
Do you, are you using earbuds or anything? Or do you have any? Sounds like you're not.
I have a, yeah, I have a headphone.
Oh, you're
I
using.
have headphones on and a microphone.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Doesn't it work?
The audio's a little muffled. I mean, we'll all live, but we're used to
Okay.
the clean, crisp DanyB expensive mic kind of sound quality. So you
Yeah, sorry about that.
you have us spoiled.
Were you delaying with the third day to get my pastile?
I knew that you had no action, so it didn't really matter. So I think, but yeah, I was thinking of getting yours or the TP one. I'm not entirely sure,
Right.
but I think yours is better. So I'll get yours. If my stupid phone will allow me. Sorry, it's the first time I play on the phone. It's really obnoxious.
Yeah, it is kind of rough.
Play fairly often actually. When I move around the
Really?
house. Yeah.
Yeah, it works worse on some phones, I guess. On
But
my
do you
old
ha-
phone, it was impossible.
The worst
there
thing
any-
on a mobile is choosing your first pastile because you cannot undo. But other than that,
Is there a dedicated app to VGA? Because I'm
oh yeah,
using the.
yes,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
really?
it
That's
works
why.
pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, I'm using the web browser, so that's why it's not really as clean, maybe.
So I just want to get
I
back
don't know about
to
the app.
I just want to get back to a question that Ultima asked me. So what's the plan for all these resources? SA for Earth 1, no SH in two-town game. No, the plan here is Sanctuary for probably Earth 1 unless someone takes it, unless Danny takes it. Then it's Sanctuary for Water 1, presumably. And then I am building a stronghold. And then I have a worker left, and it's a dwelling and probably a sandstorm somewhere. And maybe it's a priest or worker, which is a little painful, but I think it's probably important. Something like that.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure what my plan is, actually. Now that I think about it. Actually, I wasn't sure what was the plan with witches. I was surprised to get them first, but I think the dwelling rush was fine. I guess.
I think it was very strong, especially since you got the coins afterwards. We were a little bit surprised about your favorite tile choice, I guess.
Yeah, I was debating getting water one maybe this round, the last round, or maybe earth one even, but it felt going greedy.
Well, the thing is that you can, yeah, I mean, I guess you can just secure a favor tile this round, either Earth 1, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's also kind of a block to me. Water 1's definitely still solid.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess the other argument to that is you could have taken Water 1 last turn and Earth 1 this round, or vice versa, and just gone double scoring favors. But
Yeah, without fire one, I only have 3 coins this round.
oh,
So
that's true. So I
anyway,
think this line is actually correct because now you can just take. Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to build this building. So it's the same amount of scoring favors. Like you can still take Earth 1 now if you wanted, and the
Yeah.
difference otherwise is you just wouldn't have had a sanctuary this round, and yeah.
exactly. That was my thought process.
So I think this is totally
No, I'm a
super
bit
viable.
scared to. I guess the thing I'm scared about is if I go sanctuary here, maybe you go immediately stronghold and then I don't get D5. Probably. Well, you're not really interested in taking D5 anyway, so I guess
Yeah,
that's fine.
it's.
Yeah,
I don't
you
really
want
know
to.
either. I can totally disrupt you, which is why I put that cult spade on D4. I don't really know what my plan is. Yet.
Worst case, I get a bridge town. Worst case, and I think you have more important things to worry about, like with your town on E4 or F2 in the west. So
Probably.
I think I'll take that chance and just
And just do this. Yeah.
yeah.
But back to Ultima, the plan here, unless you think this plan is foiled, is no. I mean, this is definitely a 3-town. This is definitely a 3-town game. Yeah, unless it's something obvious I'm missing here, that would be the idea. So I think what I do here is I think I'd like to send a priest to air actually. It comes with an extra worker. It's also just another 3 spot. Sort of a block to Danny.
Yeah, that
and
was the other thing I could have considered is sending the priest right away. But
and I think what I'm
it
going to
was
try to
correct.
do here is see if the workers will come back to me. If I can actually get a workers action this round, like the reason I don't want to get rid of my priest is because I have a pocket spade, a stronghold action, and an empty yellow. And so I have like lots of like I can get out a bunch of dwellings this round, and I'm worker short if I'm doing 2 big buildings. So I'm a little hesitant to get rid of my priest because my priest is pretty valuable as a worker this round. However,
I think you get the workers. I think you
this
get the workers
comes
this
with a
round. I'm
worker,
pretty sure.
and I'm probably getting 2 power on E6. A sanctuary for water 1 comes with 2 power. So as long as it might take me a couple of rounds, but I'm hoping I get the workers action is basically what's going on here.
Yeah, I think. Well, the other person I would take it is maybe alchemist, but I don't. I don't think they will take it this round. Probably not.
Yes,
It would
Ultima.
surprise me.
Ultima's pointing out that alchemists can take A8 before I can sandstorm. Yeah, it's totally true. I am not entirely sure how I'm going to carve this stuff out, but I still think the game is very early for me to be, even if I have to start a brand new, like a town somewhere where I don't have a hex right now. Like I think I need to just like aim to carve out a 3rd town, even if it comes later, like in the dwelling round or something.
It does look a bit tricky to pull off a 3rd town for nomads here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although if you do get B2 A5, then it's pretty easy. But I'm guessing I guess Alchemist won't let you take B2.
There is Tamship Omen, so if he passes early enough, he might get it.
Yeah, and I have 3 more sandstorms this game. Like, I need 1 sandstorm this round on F2 would be ideal, or E4. F2 is just kind of a bit more annoying to swarmlings. E2 is equally valuable. I need 1 of those. Then, which probably means I don't disrupt Danny, because although I can be a disruptive guy with a stronghold, like, it's not an unlimited resource, right? So, and especially with this
Yeah.
A8 move, I think what this does is, like, if I want to, like, take D5 or something, I think that's really limiting my ability for a 3rd town. So if I want a 3rd town, I need to, like, next round, upgrade ship, hard dig something if I need to, and then, like, yeah, go from there.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's actually debating on. I'm still am a bit on taking D5 this round just to secure my connection here.
I think you should.
D5?
I think I won't.
Although there's still this D6 hex, but both. Well, that
Why
dep-
don't you,
and-
well, why don't you go B5 and take A9 eventually? I don't think nomads will ever take A9. I was sure you were going D5
Oh yeah,
right now.
that's sure.
No.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not saying that to not disrupt my D5 hex. I'm just saying that like purely, I don't think A9 will be dug by nomads now that like
That's
they don't
also
have a
true.
Not in
they
this
don't have a town
position.
there.
Yeah, because like I have my own issues I need to deal with. So I'll be disruptive once I get to a point in this game where I've carved out 3 towns and everything's looking fine. Then I'll use my extra resources to bother people. But like I still have stuff I need to do. I need to play my own game here. Like it's not obvious. Like, you know, I don't have Earth 1 and I don't obviously have 3 towns. So I'm not really in a position to just like mess with people.
I think if you wait too much on it though, on A9, I think there might be a chance I dig it as witches A9 for a town like
Yeah.
in the north.
I
Yeah.
was thinking the same.
Maybe. Now I think
Yeah.
about that. But yeah.
All right, I guess I just take these workers now. Yeah, just take the workers now.
Okay.
Going to get them, but
I am definitely not doing well.
You think? Yeah.
I
yeah.
do. Yeah. I have a lot of
You have digging problems, I think.
I
Didn't-
have digging problems. I have to do a lot of inefficient stuff.
Mm,
It pretty much comes down to the H5 being occupied
yeah,
by alchemists. So then when I got double spade, I didn't have two separate hexes to dig.
true. Yeah,
So now I'm gonna have to put two TPs uh, in my town, which is a bit inefficient.
true. Did you Alchemist 5 power priest round 1 to get the
Yeah.
other set? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was wondering if that would happen. I thought the
Yeah.
plan was Alchemist Alchemist was just to single ship and dig B2 and B3, but
That
that's
was
pretty,
I hoped as well.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
but I
good as well.
realized that you're gonna take time ship. At least I was hoping you would do it. So nomads wouldn't threaten my B2 there. There was no
Yeah,
rush for it.
true. You let me put a priest to air.
So yeah, I trusted in you, Danny, and you didn't let down on me. So
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm cool like that.
friendly B.
Friendly B.
Don't you have too many resources, Weber, right now?
Yeah, shouldn't you build something like
Like a
sanctuary?
This is all I
Like a
do in
stronghold.
low coin games is I just hoard coins and then I just have faith in the economics that it equals points somehow. Am I gonna sit here and figure out like I need to basically give a bunch of people a bunch of leech this turn and I don't really know if there's a good order for it.
Give me some.
Yeah, I'd rather you passed first. I don't want you to have coins for stuff.
And I don't really care about Leech this round. So
Well,
I could use some.
I could Babbitt
Yeah,
wants
that-
some leech, I think. Yeah.
yeah, I don't really want to give Babbitt leech. Babbitt can probably do it anyhow. He can single spade F2.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But
So
if I can,
and that's going to
save some
take
power
7 power tokens and right now you have not enough power tokens. Oh, and you need to work at a coin. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's
that means I
brutal.
give it to Danny, so I'm going to give him the less amount of leech first. Sorry.
the question is who's looking better to you?
Yeah, that's also what I wanted to say. Bubbock's already been, kind of behind here.
Yeah, I know, but he's also the one who's going to take a hex that I want. Maybe that's the wrong way of looking at it, but
Oh,
I want to
that's just
disincentivize
personal.
him from taking F2. De-incentivize? I'm sure someone in chat will.
Decentivize?
There's
Yeah,
nothing you
I'm
can
not
do
sure.
to de-incentivize.
There's nothing you can do.
Disincentivize. Deranged is... Okay, I have one smart person amongst my viewer base.
Okay, I don't have 12 tokens anymore. That's a bit sad.
Rich.
I do
Pedantry?
think the worker took on.
What does that word mean? Sorry, you guys are talking about Terra Mystica. I'm learning new words. Someone called for grammar pedantry. I don't know what that means.
Pedant means like if you're a peasant or something like that.
No,
I think. No, it's the opposite.
No,
No,
pedantry,
pedantry is
like
like-
as in
Oh,
pedantic, as in, I
It's
think.
being pedantic, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, sorry,
okay.
I heard peasant.
Yeah. One comment, and then sorry, I interjected. One of you guys. Ultima says, "Is there a world where instead of first action, Act 4, we take SA Earth 1?" There isn't a world in my universe where I would do that. That's not to say that it's not correct, but in a low coin game, I will take coins over like my firstborn child. So I don't know. Maybe I should have just taken the damn scoring favor, but were the extra 3 coins better? I don't know. They were shiny. It won't be a low coin game for long. Yeah. Fair enough, guys. I know. I don't know.
There are a couple of hexes that I'm looking at.
Ilpo.
Danny's probably passing right now. Unless...
Am I?
Well, what else are you gonna do? A bullet trading post?
Build D5. I think that's my plan this round.
D5?
Oh, it's super
You
worth
just
it.
don't trust nomads.
And nomads are coming with the stronghold, and I'm kind of
Yeah.
kind of shitting my pants a
Right.
bit.
So it's either D5 or B5. If I you've got enough workers to hard dig it next round. So as long as I pass before you,
Yeah.
well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter. I'm taking one of them anyway.
Yeah, I guess make your pick. If you, I guess if you build D5, then I pass and I take the coins. I think that's the plan. If you don't, if you build B5, I get enough leech.
I'm actually
Leech.
thinking about building sanctuary here
Oh, that's
for
good
Water
too.
One.
It's pretty good too.
It's a couple of points, but I'm not sure I will have enough workers to upgrade
Well,
digs and whatnot.
I, now that you mentioned that, if you build sanctuary, now
You
maybe
get
I just,
leech.
yeah, maybe I pass actually, and I trust that Weber doesn't want D5, and maybe I just 6 worker dig B5 next round.
Yeah, and I'm
Maybe,
relying on D6 here, or
but then
E8 is still there,
but
actually.
then that means that I don't get a coins action, and that means that I probably don't get a town in the town round. So I'm not sure how worth it
Well, I
is.
mean,
Well, yeah,
Alchemist can pull off.
that means that somebody else might take coins, although Weber's doesn't have a lot of power here.
Wait, Super, don't you just have a bunch of ways to connect here? I know you'd like a northern town, but your options right now are A9, D5, or E8 for connection.
Well, they're still south, actually.
Can't you just
and
do
E8.
whatever you want,
Yeah.
upgrade digs, and then take whatever heck someone leaves for you?
All right, so the argument, the last thing is if I want to spend 4 workers right now to build a sanctuary for Water One to
You
get.
can still pull out an extra dwelling afterwards.
Yeah, but I'm wasting a priest that I don't have that many, and I'm losing a lot of workers, so that I will not be able to dig that much.
I
And
just say
what-
give me. I say give me leech.
You
and
can't ask
yeah,
Danny
that's
because
it.
he's just gonna say whatever the one is that builds next to me is the good one. That's
Well,
Danny's
they
call.
all
Yeah.
they all build next to me.
Fair
That's
enough.
a
Fair
beautiful
enough.
thing.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Major Tom
Mm.
downvotes the sanctuary for alchemists.
I think it's fine. They say it's pretty good. No. You gotta run out of dwellings. Eventually, you want to build trading posts and you want to score with them. And I don't really see
Yeah,
a
but
better
is
opportunity.
there are 2 Water Ones left? Weber's taking one of them. Are you're not building a temple anytime soon? I don't think.
I don't imagine
Yeah,
Danny's
but
building a temple until round 5.
what I mean
Yeah.
what I mean is that you don't like you're gonna build dwellings in round 4 and you're gonna like I guess you can time it so you get your temple in one round in round 5 maybe. Yeah. Perhaps.
That's tricky. That's actually pretty tricky, more than I hoped for.
Yeah. If temple was round 4, maybe I would have agreed, but I think I like the sanctuary personally, but
The sanctuary also would help you with completing a town.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
Well-
rely too much on completing the stronghold town next round because that would require an expensive.
Sanctuary's pretty greedy here, I guess, due to how it lowers my workers' economy for the next round, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
nice.
I think it's perfectly fine.
Yep.
Seems pretty good.
See, I mean, I do think next round you're mostly building dwellings, anyway. So you don't
I'll
need
try.
that many workers.
I don't have that many, open hexes here. I will need to upgrade digs or something. That also requires me to take workers.
I also probably, just because I haven't mentioned much about it, I probably would have been on the SA line only because as alchemists, I said this early on, like I just kind of greed the favors with them. I'm not very like experimental. Yeah. So this is the round that you're supposed to build your sanctuary, so I would have built my sanctuary.
Yep. Salut. Yeah, I think round 3 is pretty good for a sanctuary.
Yep.
You have both big buildings and like 5 dwellings on board. It's pretty good as alchemist. Now, do you build the extra dwelling? That's the. I guess
I
that's
don't
the
want to
next.
spend another priest, I don't think. Well, maybe I do, but I might as well pass for the trading post pass tile, just so that
Mm-hmm.
nobody else gets it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I guess the reason you don't want to spend the priest is maybe you think about upgrading digs twice
yeah,
next round. Hmm. Makes sense. Yeah.
that's pretty expensive, but
I think you
I
can
might.
afford.
Yeah, with digs, I can get more power to get more workers, so.
Exactly. Once you put this the stronghold. Yeah.
So wait, you're taking work. Okay, I thought you might go worker power here because you're getting 2 leech from me this round. Couldn't you just take a workers action next round? Like worker power kind of seems like 3 workers for you.
I'm not sure if anybody else is taking it, you know. So.
I kind of. This is what I don't like. There's no really good options for passing here for witches. Like from the beginning.
Yeah.
Uh, so now I'm getting. I guess a
Denial.
4-4-3. I'm getting a 4-4-3 from you, Aaron,
Yeah.
with the stronghold. And 3, so that's 7 power income. And I have 1 for witches, so that's 8. So I guess I can convert 1 coin. Yeah. Alright. Yes, worker power is fine. It's not great.
Yeah, I think you're actually getting a lot more leech than that, Danny. Sorry, I forgot to mention that wasn't meant to.
Yeah, you're taking G2.
Yeah, because I'm taking G2. You get a 4 for 3 and a 3 for 2 here, right? Because I have a spade.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I declined this 4-4-3. Yeah, I will
Really?
take the 3
Oh,
for 2.
yeah, you have,
Yeah.
oh, 4 power
Well,
income.
okay.
Wait, why don't you just take all of it? You can accept 9. You're getting a 4 and a 3. Don't you just want all the
I
power?
thought you might. I thought you might sandblast something like E4 maybe.
No, I'm totally sandblasting E4 to secure
Oh
my
yeah.
town, especially next to you. I mean, it's been open long enough.
He's also sitting on a dig.
But I have a dig. My dig,
So,
like my spade's going on G2. So
oh right, you got a pass. Sure.
yeah,
Sure.
and then I just town up twice next turn, and
I have 4 power income, Aaron. So if I accept this and you're 3 for 2, I'll get 11 total, which is too much. So I think I
oh
decline
yeah,
that
yeah,
and
yeah.
accept the.
I can count.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
I'm sitting on worker power. That's why.
Just take all the power. It's fine. Cool. So now I'm just gonna do the rest of my stuff because I'm like a super slowpoke over here. I mean, this seems really good. I don't know how many points it'll be, but I feel like this is just pretty strong. I don't know.
Well, it's 10 points next round. I don't think anybody else
Other
is
one
pulling off
still.
2.
Now the question here is, I mean, 4 more coins are pretty shiny, and I do like coins. Actually, yeah. Well, sorry, I'll finish one thought and then disagree with that thought and then go to the next thought. So coins are shiny, but ship VP seems nice because I kind of want to upgrade shipping next turn and maybe get another dwelling out somewhere. That's going to be the location of my next town spot. But back to the shiny coins, I do also want 3 trading posts, which is a lot of coins. So if I take...
Hold on. Gives you another worker from Air.
not this. No, the air workers come at the end of this round. So the cult bump would go to
sorry,
Earth
right, sorry,
and give
right.
me a spade with my priest.
It's pretty late here. Apologies.
Yeah, it's all good. So, question is, where am I building my next town? B2 seems like it's going to be pretty difficult.
So take time ship.
Well,
here.
if you take temp ship,
Yeah.
I mean, is our alchemist really hard digging with 3 workers?
No,
in
they're
V2?
super not. So the question is, though, can I town up in ship town?
I think that's a good plan. Yeah.
Right?
That seems very nice.
So I take 3 power. I'm just going to do that and see how this works out. I would...
And you can do your other town on I7 maybe, now that you have a stronghold. Like I7, I8, I6. This green, I'm probably not gonna... I don't have I only have one ship, so I think, you know, just get your free hex on I7 and
Yeah,
I,
that's a possibility as well.
I already took water 1 deranged, so I'm all good. I'm building out a bunch of 3 trading posts this round, hopefully some dwellings, and then trying to temple for air 1 next round.
I think what I would do in your shoes, Aaron,
Yeah.
I think I would build 3 trading posts, so
Yes.
that's 6 worker, 9 coins, and then 2 dwellings, so that's 2 workers. So that's pretty much all you have right now. And probably take a ship town in another town, and my 2 dwellings would be I7 and I8 or I6, I think, and that set up my town on the south and not on the north. I think that's what I would do.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And then I probably sandstorm. Well, you don't have any shipping either, but I sandstorm I8 probably just out of
Probably,
principle,
yeah,
and then just try to then hard dig or sandstorm I8, I9 stuff for more neighbors. And
yeah, yeah. I think that would be my plan
yeah,
because it's easier to set up the town underneath because you don't need to dig to reach it. Whereas the town on the north, you need to dig between in
yeah,
order to
that
reach.
totally. And I don't
It's
have
kind of
those 3 extra workers. Uh,
yeah.
sorry, stream. That's the Citrix web update that shows up every single stream that I always decline.
I'm just taking it.
Yeah, I figured. I was gonna have a dilemma where do I take the coins or
Right.
do I just hard dig this? But now you've made it easy for me.
I
So
didn't want you to overthink, too much, so I made the
thank you,
decision for you.
thank you.
I get you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
And also, I'm not
So
sure.
which one is more?
I'm toning up here anyway. We'll
In this
see.
round, you mean? In that round?
Yeah, that depends if I get the workers action, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait. Hmm. Maybe the one was smarter, but I went for the most aesthetically pleasing one. I think the one was smarter in case witches go C2 and then strive
Ah,
for network, but
maybe,
I
maybe.
won't undo. I know how bothersome is to undo
Ah,
moves. So.
it's fine. Really.
So I think I'm probably just towning up here. And then the question is, I can take a ship town. I also have a priest, and so I'm trying to evaluate a ship town over a coin town and then spending my priest for shipping. And so the difference, if I take a ship town instead of a coin town, what I'm saying is that I'd rather lose a point and 2 coins so I can preserve my priest. Those coins do come back to me on air, and I get a power now.
You're nothing.
So it probably is the case that I do want a ship town, which means what I might actually do with my priest is send it to air just to lock up a position
Or
against witches.
another thought is why not take both ship town and coin town so you can upgrade ships twice.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Priest
Or
town
take
and coin town.
well,
or take a priest then. Yeah.
right, because I also have power. Power is coins. Oh, I could take like a priest town and a
Or
coin
priest
town.
town. Yeah, or priest town and coin town. Some combination of that. Because I don't think you need to like usually I like ship towns because it's a lot of tempo. But here I don't really think you need tempo on your ships. Because the hex you want to reach, I7, is not really threatened. Right? Unless swarming sort of triple dig it, which maybe might happen. But
Yeah, if you want to believe that.
so yeah, because but swarmies can go I8 and I9 for their town as well. But they could go I7 and I6 if they want a town in the with the sanctuary. But I'm not sure they want.
Right.
It is the same amount of digs, but there's a lot more pressure taking I6. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you can get to 2 ships pretty fast, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I made the right decision. I don't think I'm towning this run anyway. I might have as well just built a couple of trading posts here. Since I
Right.
have the past tile.
Mhm. Yeah, I think digging was because you wanted to town up, but you didn't need to upgrade digs if you're not gonna do that. Yeah.
You kinda need to secure B2 though. I mean,
So
you may
true,
want to
right?
do it.
Okay. What town do I take here?
Mm,
That means the past tile that I've already just taken was just a denying move that
right.
might as well not be a denying move if nobody else was taking it.
Well, I wasn't because there was a
Yeah, there
better
was
one.
big building.
What are you guys thinking for a town here for Danny? Like Danny, I think like an 8-pointer has quite a few points on the cults for you, just with like earth and fire and me and alchemist not doing a ton there. It also means like an 8-point town means you can convert your priest into a spade at the end of this round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other
It's not
plan
true.
was maybe a priest and upgrading digging, but I think that's too expensive.
It's a lot of coins.
That's a lot of coins indeed.
8-pointer also
I
comes
mean,
with
if
2
you
power.
want, if you
Send
want a
priest
temple
default, I
next
think.
round,
Sorry, Bab. What were you saying?
if you want a temple next round, which could be nice for R1,
Yeah,
I guess the
true.
the 8-pointer looks better.
Yeah, I think 8 points is fine. Yeah, I agree.
Seems pretty strong here, yeah. I think this is one of those games where there's apt to be some decent like points at the very bottoms of the cults. Like
Maybe.
there might be
Yeah.
some cheap second places with like alchemists and nomads in the game.
Hmm. Although the thing that is worrisome now is that now that alchemists are upgrading diggings,
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
I pass before them, that end of round spade is a bit scary.
I just
Slightly
made a
scary.
dumb move. I forgot about something.
Uh
Already
oh.
falling asleep here. Yeah. Yeah, it's no problem.
Not sure I see it. I'm just trying to.
I couldn't afford a priest to air. Because I need a priest to earth, and I also need to advance shipping.
Ah,
I just spaced out for a moment there, and I said, "Oh, I have two priests, so I can take both air and earth."
All bender.
It's not how it works.
11, 12, 13. Okay. So I have enough coins exactly to take a priest town, build 2 trading posts, upgrade shipping, and build 2 dwellings. It's 6 for the trading posts, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the dwellings, 14 and 18 for the 2 ship advances. So I have enough economy for that. The question is, what's the sequence? I don't believe there's, no pressure on the towns. I think what I actually do right now is I actually advance shipping. I'd also rather
I think you
offer
ship first.
Babik. I mean, Babik probably doesn't want a 3 for 2 now anyhow. I don't really know. It's a little late for giving Storming's Leech, but I'd much rather just
Well,
offer
now
him
that I wasted a priest, maybe I do.
I'd rather offer him a 7 for
I get-
6
yeah.
than a 3 for 2. So I'm just sort of delaying until he spends his power. So I'm just going to do this.
I'm wondering if I can afford the priest power action.
To the dig upgrades.
No,
So
to
I'm not.
okay.
Might as well do it again. Build a single dwelling and that's it.
Your points are looking good though. There's that.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't hit this this round or my past tower very good, but
Lost
there's
Danny
still a
again.
couple of towns left. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I was just saying we just lost Danny again. He's saying nothing's working. He's lost his Bluetooth ear headset or something that he was using died.
Oh man.
So, yeah, he can play on his phone. I'm sure he's trying to figure it out. If we can get Danny back, we will. Yeah.
Yeah. Danny always finds a solution.
Oh, yeah. So we'll just give him a minute if he's trying to figure something out. Do you guys see a third town here for Danny? Like at some point in the game?
I think
If he
it's
wants to hit track that much here. Oh, there's some leech
Yep.
from
I
the
think
pool.
he can pull off one with fire too, but it's very easy to disrupt, especially from alchemist.
Right.
You would only need to spend one worker
Because
getting 2 power.
his
back.
only path to 3 towns is A9, A11, and then a bridge. Like that would be a third town.
Pretty expensive, but yeah, maybe. With fire
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Oh.
the point is that you can just dig one hex once and it's gone.
Yeah, that's also true. With me around.
Thanks, Hades. I knew.
Oh,
I
I
knew.
think I'm back.
Oh, you're back, Danny.
Oh, you are.
Yay.
Nice. I'm back on my computer as well.
Oh, the
Oh,
beautiful,
it's working.
crisp Danny B voice that we've all. That's why we all come to these
Yep.
things, basically.
Radio ready.
Yeah. Oh, look. Super can't accept a leech. That's fun.
For an eye.
And, you know, I don't know if anyone caught this, but Hades redeemed Posture Check, which you can now buy on my channel for 100 channel credits to get me to sit up straight, so I'm not playing Terra Mystica hunched over like this, which is how I usually play. So thank you for that, Hades, looking out for me.
All right.
You're not hurting in B2. So,
Me?
yeah, I might as well just take workers here.
Yeah.
Do I care about G6? I don't think.
I don't think you do.
G.
I mean, you could take it.
Do
to-
do you care about it?
Me?
Then
I mean,
Well,
it doesn't. I guess I can just build a town with D7. I guess the only reason I would care about G6
if D7 is still there, you know.
Yeah, but the reason is now that B5, I can dream of a third bridge town with C5 now that I have G6. So, I guess that's
That's
the
true.
reason. That's the reason why I would care about G6, yeah. Or, because the alternative is if I town with D7, if I had Stronghold, then it would be easy to fly to I11 and you just dig from the south. But since I don't have Stronghold, I think I do like G6 here.
Right. And so, sorry, Danny, does this mean this is your way of tossing a priest to earth and getting a safe cult spade?
I'm still debating about that. If I do that, maybe then I three worker to a power and then build a TP because I don't want to sit with all 8 dwellings on the board. So I'm thinking about converting a priest to a worker and a trading post or getting a
Efficient
spade.
income.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I'm 3 power to worker because
I
having a
think-
spade is saving 3 workers. So it's a pretty good conversion.
Yeah, and I thought that's what makes worth it, like 2 hard digs. I mean, you can totally afford these digs, but based on your opening, but yeah.
Yep.
And then someone was asking, do Stormlings have upgraded digs? I should be scrolling down a little bit more just so they can see. They can see me
I
and
can
Danny
answer, I
pretty
don't.
easy, but yeah. No, but Stormlings do have 1 ship, of course. It's went to H2.
Yeah.
Okay, I think now I offer. Yeah, it's a little tricky here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have to take I6 this turn because Babbitt can start messing with that green hex. So I think I'll do this.
Nice. I think I like to accept Leech all the way till the end.
Yeah, Leech is fun.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I'm taking B2 here, just to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder how the pastels turn out to be here.
I think I
You
have two
ever-
moves.
You have
Yeah.
Aaron's got 2 moves.
Yeah, and I've got one of those rounds that I like I'm gonna do everything that I want to do.
Unless he just stalls a bit.
Right. I
I
guess.
think Aaron
sure.
can have 3 moves. Aaron, I think.
Well,
Yeah,
Probably.
he can even have 4 if he takes the
I-
priest.
yeah, trading
Or
post.
5.
What it is it's a trading post. It's a priest town. It's a ship upgrade. It's a sandstorm and build. If I decline build, so it's 4 minimum, can be 5.
And you want to do all of them actually. So
I 100%. Yeah, it's one of those rounds that I don't really feel like I want to pass early. Like I kind of opened my game in a certain way so that I could execute round 3 and 4 in a particular way. So
that means I'm after Swarmlings here, who's got 1 action left. Unless he hard digs. Just so. Well, okay, that still leaves me. I can just dig and not build next round. Next turn.
Yeah. Of course.
Ultima's asking if flagging that can't say that they like it much, but do we skip the sandstorm this turn? No, I really don't think I can.
That's-
What I might consider doing, and frankly, and this just happens sometimes when I'm like on streams, specifically open table games, is I haven't like counted out everyone's turns. So I don't exactly know the passing order. The thing I might consider doing, if it helped me get a pass tile, would be to speed up my round by a turn by taking a ship down. And so I don't really know. So I can actually do 3 moves or 4 moves or 5 moves. The thing I know I want to do right now is Sandstorm I6 and build a dwelling on it. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to trading post on E3 and then determine if I want to like fast play the round or slow play it.
Mhm.
So I'm going to do this now because I know I want to, and then I'll figure out.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, when you have a pick call there, you unless you know the action really impacts how other players are doing, but it's useful to start doing the things you're sure you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, and the only counter is, you know, if that sandstorm gives leech to someone else and that trickles down a whole lot of consequences. But here, you know, I6 is just
Yeah.
for you. It doesn't really impact the board.
No. I do have a little pressure on my town. It's probably safe. Alchemists could dig on both sides of it. They probably have better stuff to do, and they would need to take both. But anyhow, it's a slight consideration. It's one of those things that I'll need to take one of those next round, just because I have a sandstorm. But I won't want to like hard dig down a dwelling until round 6 if I don't have to. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I don't have any. I don't think I have a better move than passing here.
Yeah. What's your other option?
That's
I
Hard
can
digging
stall with, I can do 1 hard dig, but alchemist can still build a dwelling, or even build a
Yeah.
bridge, and then
Mhm.
a dwelling, so they can just stall definitely. And I think I'm better off with the spade, which I'm guessing you are taking. If I don't,
I would
So-
like a spade, sure. Yeah.
so I'll just crush your dreams,
Dreams crushed.
and I'll
It's
be
official.
happy with that.
your
It's
dreams
official.
or your greens. Are you going for green hexes?
Me?
No, that's Swarmlings. Babak.
Ah, right.
Destroy your greens.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
true. I think
Actually,
he has.
I
You want your town, no? You gotta leave my
didn't
greens
take a
alone.
green when I could have, so
Yeah.
I have been very kind to green color. More than I should have.
I
And
mean,
only just for aesthetic purposes.
Yeah, D1 could be influential, but again, I think I have a lot of. I don't know how good is it to try to fight network here, or just try to focus on a third town. I'm
You're
not sure.
probably third anyway.
I think you're third on network either way.
Yeah.
So,
Well.
well, wait a second.
eh,
Let's okay. Hold up, Weber. Hold up. Hold the phone.
maybe not.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean,
I'm still dwelling Rush Fire 1 witches. You know,
yeah,
I got
yeah,
some.
yeah.
I got some.
Shut up, Weber.
Got
What are you
something
talking
going
about?
on for me.
I don't know why anyone allows me on this stream. Keep getting invited back every week.
It's pretty interesting. If I pass now, then he's might get my trading post pass tile.
Uh huh. If you don't,
If I do not,
you give it to me.
if I don't, he takes the big building.
Yeah, probably.
And then
And
you
I
give
take
your
the
pass
ship
tile to
down.
me. Oh no, you can stall me out. Yeah. I see.
But 2 workers is still better than 1 point, I guess, in free power. Well, that depends. All right. Do you have
Workers and 8
you'll
points.
get a sanctuary. Although trading, you're gonna build a temple, so it's. Yeah, whatever. I'm just talking nonsense. I'm just passing here. Go ahead.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I get you once again.
Yep. You know, we got a good thing going on.
Yep.
Yes. Aside from that B5 thing, but that's okay. It happens.
Well, that also helped you, make a decision here. Coins are
Yeah,
hardly.
true. Exactly. Yeah. Take the coins instead. I guess
Mhm.
that's. But I think I would have still taken the coins if you didn't take B5.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think. But it's close. Close.
Temp ship here is 4 or 5 is 2 coins worse, but gives me 3 power, which is about the same, and just gives me 3 shipping, which seems. I don't think I really. I don't know. Let's take the coins.
Am I doing this? I don't know.
Take the big on I3. You've got a spade bomb.
Well, I can. Well, it's that it doesn't matter, right?
I3 just to be
Alright.
sure that.
Even if I
Ah.
want I8, it doesn't matter. Now, I have some choices.
You
How
can take
bad
away
do I
another.
want I8? How bad do I want it?
I think. Do you think? Yeah, maybe 3 towns is still possible for you.
Yeah, it's so easy for any of you to mess with I9.
I guess. The alchemists really have resources to mess with that. Like, maybe.
Yeah.
And I don't have ships yet, and I'm probably not upgrading ships because I want to send a priest for money. So I don't really think I'll be
Yeah,
in
you have a
range.
point. I also
There's
don't think
one
I
shape
need-
to connect, right? So.
What? Look, why wouldn't you just
Yeah.
Babik, take coins, upgrade digs, and if I8 is left for you, then that answers your question.
because of that if.
Like, how are coins and
So,
dig just taking the coins so that you can afford a dig advance over to Act 6 just seems like it in and of itself is 12 points. Like,
I don't because, I mean, that's a possibility, and I'm not discarding it.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, do I want I8? So that was the whole question.
Right,
do I want
right.
I8 so bad that I want to secure it, or is it better to just take the coins?
Because Weber, you're jumping on I8, I think, if Babik isn't taking it. Because it's like a good hex for you because it's another neighbor. Like on your town, you kind of need it.
Yeah, for
guess
sure.
The
That's
other
true.
problem is if I take I8 now, Weber has to take I5 and then Sandstorm I4.
Oh, of course. What am I talking about? Sorry, I didn't mean to lead you astray. If you don't double dig it now, I absolutely sandstorm it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other exactly.
Yeah.
Babik just said, if he does take I8, then you take I5 and you sandstorm I4, which
because otherwise you lose the town there.
It's
So
it's true. Yeah.
it's just lost. Also, to be completely accurate here, you can still do that with I5 and I4 if that's what you want. I'm not sure that's what you want, but
yeah, that's true.
if I was playing with player I didn't know, I would probably be digging I3 now and just be sure I can go through to I4.
Yeah.
But I am upgrading digging and I
Well,
can complete the town there anyway, so I'm just taking the coins.
another point is if you're scared of that, if you don't take the coins maybe and you upgrade digging, I think you can. No, you can't race him either way. Yeah.
No, but the point is that I can still complete the town around
Yeah.
H2, etc. So
Exactly.
yeah.
And just to get back to chat, who are saying it looks like a pretty fast round for me. I think it's Deranged, you're saying hard dig Sandstorm Air 1. I think I'm not hard digging this round. I think I'm just I'm okay with Sandstorming I8 if I can. If Swarmlings were to take it, then I would hard dig I5, Sandstorm I4. But otherwise, no, it would be Sandstorm I8, Air 1, and then the greed move is Priest to Water, because it comes with a power, it comes with 2 coins, yeah. So, I don't know. And then the cult step just doesn't get used, most likely. And then if I can pass on to ship BP and open next round with a coins action, I'm a happy camper.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Super.
Well, I'm just wondering if I need to rush either my connection. I'm gonna trust you guys. You're not gonna take A9 on me here.
We can't take
I
both
think that's a
A9
safe.
and E8. So
Yeah.
right, so like I can take a hex that I don't need, and then you take one of my free yellows, and then you and I are just beating each other up for no purpose. Or you can take A9 like you're supposed to, and I'll take E8 later like I'm supposed to. I think that's
Sure.
like
I was thinking if I could build the dwelling on H7 down south just to get one more leech, but that will leave me vulnerable because I will have no dwellings free to build.
Yeah.
So if you start messing with me, it's gonna be pretty bad.
I don't think also in that same note, I don't think it's a 3-town game for me. I think it's kind of awkward to try to go for a 3rd town here.
yeah.
It,
Where would your town
it's
be?
kind of weird.
A9, A11 bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of
So-
stuff. I mean, you are Econ Fire, you are D-Rush Fire 1 Witches, but
Yeah, but I think it's better at this point to, because if I do that, then I need to build
Making workers
dwellings this round, and I need to build dwellings this round, and which is not ideal, and I don't get to use my trading post bonus pass out because like I don't really get to build a lot of. This involves fire too, maybe. I don't know. Still, not sure. What's sure is I'm taking Air 1, so I'll start with that, and we'll see afterwards what happens.
I think I take I8 while I'm allowed to. And I do just go the Sandstorm route because I'm a little concerned about my workers. So I'm just going to do this. Hope Air 1 comes back to me. If not,
I still have
I don't
a
know.
couple of
It
yellows
has to.
free, so
Alchemist can take it. So you have everyone.
Yeah, you have Air 1 there, and
Oh, yeah.
Alchemist cannot really take it. Yeah.
I would love to have a fast round, but it's just not how things turned out to be.
Yeah.
I think I do want the temple here. It's 7 point.
Yeah. Yeah, the temple makes sense. Temple round 5 with Swarmlings usually, because you need a temple anyway to free up that last free trading post.
I am, yeah. It doesn't make sense here to build it in
If-
round 6.
Yeah.
Do I want to give you leech? That's the problem.
Who?
Well, I guess I will have to at some point. So
Me? You?
yeah,
To me?
to
Yeah.
you, Danny, my dear
Super.
friend.
Super bros.
Unless I start upgrading next to Weberons in the north. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, give Weber free power.
Yeah.
Trader. It's okay. It gives me time to get a trading post, which means I get more leads from you.
Sure.
Keeps.
Gotta give. I think I'll give Babik a 7 for 6. Seems good.
Yeah, which I'll definitely accept.
I think
7 for
this
6
is
is
this
spicy.
is just
Oh,
air
that's all the
one.
power. Power is power.
Power is power.
That's can't argue with that.
Nope.
All right, chat.
Uh,
Who's rank order players here from best to worst? We'll do the same here. Like, what are you guys thinking in terms of each other's positions? Who do you like the most, the least?
I can't really tell who is winning, but I do like Nomad's position the most. Although Alchemist
I
we
like
don't have any
Alchemist.
towns,
Yeah. I really like
so
Alchemist here.
there's Sneaky
Mm-hmm.
doing
Sneaky
very
points. Yep.
There's still a lot of uncertainty here.
I mean, you haven't had much disruption, and I'm at
so far.
yeah. Next round, I would love to disrupt you, but the problem is I just don't see how because, like, if I take A9, yeah, it's just a funny game where your connection is safer than I would have expected it to be because there's 3 hexes that you can all reach, and you have 11 like 9 workers, so.
Danny, Ultima in the chat has a pretty cool idea for you here. For your town.
Oh yeah.
Bridge to A11, pass early, bridge to D6, and create one of the worst witches towns I've ever seen.
With 2 bridges?
Yeah.
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 Oh, man,
A11 and to
yeah.
D6.
Yeah.
If I thought of that earlier, that
And
trading
leaving-
post should be on C4 and not A10 then.
Well,
both
would
it
be
wouldn't
part of
matter.
town.
Yeah, Ultima
Oh,
suggesting you.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, oh, yeah, because I bridged to A11 as well.
Yeah, you make this little crab or something, you know,
Yeah.
Ugh.
with bridges.
It's doable. It's leaving a lot of axes open to disruption.
Alchemists have so many workers, they can just turn that to yellow and make my
They
life
are
miserable.
also going to
I'm
triple
not
with
turning into
red.
yellow and giving another free hex to Weber here. I don't think.
A11 to yellow? You could turn that to yellow. Weber is never reaching A11.
Oh, A11,
No.
right. A11, true.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I was just thinking about D6 and you're crazy down there. I still had that in mind. All right. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that.
Oh, too bad.
Too bad, yeah.
Sorry, it doesn't. I think I'm settling on 2 towns here. I don't think it's worth it. The third one. Ugh, but maybe it is.
I think it kind of is, considering you have basically 6-point guarantees on network, and
You think I can't beat Alchemist or Nomads in network? Probably not.
I doubt it.
Well, Alchemists don't have a lot of stuff yet, but they're
That
about
is
to.
true.
Yeah,
That
they're about
is
to
true.
though. They're about to.
I mean, my network's going to be what, 15?
That's my guess, yeah.
I'm not getting another temple out, and then like another temple TP dwelling. It's probably just these 2 trading posts and 4 dwellings, which seems pretty good.
I'll build a TP here. We'll see what happens.
What do I want to do here? Oh, I wanted to send a priest to water because I'm greedy, and you guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. We'll see what happens. I want coins real bad. Always. I don't really need them anymore, but.
Probably could mess a bit with you guys around here and there, but
Well, yeah, you can mess with anybody.
Yep.
The tricky
9
part is
workers.
figuring out. Is tricky.
yeah,
Is
the worst part
figuring out.
is if I that's always my concern when playing alchemist. Well, can I hit you, like evenly? Like if it's worth my time and resources to just destroy one of your towns or not. Well, I will not be able to destroy your towns anymore. So, but a couple of hexes.
What town you after, Danny? I'm towning up this round, I take it?
I don't know if I'm towning up this round, but maybe I am. And if so, I probably take another 8-pointer, I think.
Yeah, getting both seems really strong.
Mm-hmm. Comes with some power, like 5 power. It's pretty good.
So here's where I probably pass. I would actually like the called step on fire. It probably is worth points.
I think if
But-
you don't do that, I'm passing.
Yeah, it's at that point where
They did everything they wanted.
if I pass on ship BP, then I'm getting 7 power income. I can currently accept 2. So I need to down convert 3. And then I open next round with a 7 coin action, which would be 25 coins. Wait, no. 24, 25, 32. 4. Sorry guys, just a sec.
Yeah, no problem.
Not getting any past house here.
Yeah, the pass styles are pretty tricky here. I'm not sure I can get one.
Get 2 priests. Can build a dwelling. I think that might be enough to outstall Danny.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Then he can stall quite a bit if he wants to. Well, I mean, can take 3 moves.
I actually just down converted 3 power to a worker. Alchemists will probably mess this up, and they should, but I actually have enough stuff to get down to 16 network, so I'm going to try to do that. But I'm slightly short workers, I think. I mean, I could take a worker town, use a priest, but anyhow. I down converted 3 power to a worker, which I don't know if that was correct, but yeah, and then I'll open next round with a 7 coin action and go from there.
I think I'm gonna single dig E8, at least single dig. Not sure about taking it, but make you spend another 3 workers if you want to take it back.
I wanted that.
E8, yeah. But yeah, then I don't have enough stuff, so there you go.
Well, I guess you upgrade your shipping anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You still have a couple of hexes here and there.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I can definitely get down to
Alright.
15 network. If you don't disrupt me, I can probably get to 6. I can probably get to 16.
Alright,
Oh,
Make this
what did
down
I miss?
here.
What did I miss? No, but I won't say anything.
I don't want to do any collects. I'm just taking workers here.
What did you miss, Pavik?
What are you going to do now, Danny?
I could temple for air 3. I
I missed that.
could.
I missed you were on step 7 after the town.
But it cost me 2 points on the pass. Some economy. It's but it's 4 points.
It's 3 points because of your air
3
1.
points. You have air 1.
Yeah, it's 3,
Yeah, it's 3 points on the pass.
and you lose 3
Yeah, but
coins.
it's 8 points.
But it's 8 points.
Y-
So
It's yeah. I was thinking of sending 2 priests to
oh yeah, that's
a
the
priest
other
and
thing.
5 power priest. So that's 4 coins.
a priest.
And I can probably pass you. I could pass you on Earth maybe, and then after, like if I put both of my priests in Earth right now, Like maybe you answer
Yeah.
with one priest in Earth. I guess I give you the choice of taking either
Yeah,
Earth or
yeah.
Fire,
I
and then
think if
I take the other one next round. I think that's the
yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you are winning one of or the other anyway.
yeah. So I think that's the plan.
Priest to worker is always a little bit more painful on temple rounds because you're giving up 2 coins as well that could have been on the cult. Like,
Hmm.
changes the calculations.
Although I have 17 coins income, so
That's
it's pretty
true.
good. But more coins is always fun too. So
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one ship, Danny. I took ship VP. You connect off one ship. There isn't really a huge incentive for you to upgrade ship more than you need to, unless you really
yeah,
run it a
exactly.
ways to score. You're not reaching any other
Exactly.
natural greens through it, so
I could go to 2 ships and go C2 and A3. I guess that's the
yeah, that's
that's
true.
the main. So that's the main thing. But yeah,
What is your round 6 going to look like, Danny? Like you temple for something TP and 2 dwellings?
2 dwellings. Yeah, I guess that's the plan.
And you just temple for like water,
Earth 3
Earth
probably,
3.
or Water 2, something like that.
Yeah. Without water 1,
Tempted to do it.
there aren't a ton of points in it, right? I guess it's 4 points on the cult, and then it gives you another dwelling to build, and that also helps you with network. Because yeah, actually that temple's going to be important for you because if you get down to 15 network, you'll probably tie me, assuming alchemists disrupt me.
Hmm.
Well, actually, Super, what's your network going to be at? Are you 15 network or are you being sneaky 16 here? He's 16?
He's 16.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
You
I
have
think.
you have
I think he
16
can be
workers
16.
I'll
left.
have enough.
You don't?
I think. Maybe.
Oh, it's hard to say.
You need 15 workers for structures and then digs and then spots to put 5 things. Which is a
I
lot
get
of
power from digging. I also get another town coming this round.
Is there a no? Okay, I'll just say it. Can you put all that if you're going to network 16? Can you do your network 16 in the D8, E10, F7 stretch and pull off 4th down? Is that the idea? Super.
For alchemists?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Well,
it's Alchemist's 4 towning in the east. Is my question.
I think there's a problem with that.
I
and
don't have
that
enough
is-
structures. I don't
Oh, of
Yeah.
course, you're
Yeah.
northern town. I forgot
If you-
about these dwellings. Yeah.
E5, E5 and H5.
think. I need to build
Yeah.
everything down. So, well,
Yeah. You have to get everything down.
that's a lot of stuff.
It's so many coin conversions.
Oh wait, you passed.
Yeah, I'm
oh,
not getting
okay,
past now.
But
I don't really have anything else because I figured if I don't,
Well, maybe actually I
yeah,
pass
maybe
here. Why not?
maybe I shouldn't have passed. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, I ended up
But-
not. Yeah.
my other
Here.
action was 5 power priest. I guess that's the other thing I could have done, but
I think you kind of left the Earth cult open, but I'm really tired and missing everything, so you got away with it.
No, I need to secure this hex. I guess.
why?
Well, I
Oh,
don't
'cause
want
Nomad-
Walker to destroy my town there, so
Nomads have 2 ships, right?
Nomad's passed.
he needs one only. So, well, he can just single dig it or even hard dig maybe.
Okay. I'm starting with 5 workers. That's less than I wanted.
Super, how did A7 secure your town anymore? If I want to mess with your town, I can just take A9. You need both of those.
Well, I'm taking both of them.
Okay. I mean, you can leave it yellow if you want, but that's not doing a very good job of securing it.
I just want to get some power here.
I know, that was a bad joke.
Right.
Yeah, I could have taken the bridge to A11, but I mean, Alchemist can just, if I block Alchemist down or maybe put pressure on them, then maybe they just answer by blocking
Well,
my town.
obviously I answer.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I think the I just lose three coins, and yeah, and that's it.
Super. Was that,
Yeah.
I noticed when you built that trading post, you did a power to coin conversion. Was that your first time using your power for coin?
The game?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm always just like interested, like when in the game, it's like kind of an interesting thing to talk about, like when alchemists are sort of done making new points, like done growing their economy and sort of like giving themselves new points to score, and when they're sort of like done converting their power into workers, and then they just sort of start using their power to stop them from having to do more coin conversions.
I never know. I just follow my gut.
Yep, fair enough.
All right. Let's take a priest here.
Seems good.
Yeah.
And how much do I need? I'll get some. I might as well attack some cults here.
I think Alchemists are getting to 16. I think. Pretty sure.
Yeah, priests to cults here are really nice for you, Super.
There's a
Although
lot
those
of
priests
opportunities.
are also workers, I'm gonna have 9 workers for priests next round. If I keep it this way.
Yeah, so the question is, do you want 13 workers, or are you okay converting one of those workers into, what, 3 coins and probably a point? Like
I didn't do the calcs. I'm not sure if I can get to 16 network without those 2 priests converted to workers, but well, I'm gonna find out.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Babbitt's got some cults he needs to lock up here.
And right now, I'm gonna pass.
Super, why the second
There
priest
is-
of fire there?
Oh, wait.
What?
I could build a temple for R1 this round. All right, I already doesn't matter.
Can you decline, or you
There's
can...
no R1.
Yeah, I can, but there's no
There's
R1
no
anymore.
one.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
there's no
so that's cool. I could take fire free maybe.
all planned. All planned.
I think fire is yours. Anyway, I just can't afford to fight on
Well,
all
that
the codes.
depends.
Oh.
Well, you still want to upgrade dicks.
Can you undo Super? Chat really wants you to build a trading post, and it makes a ton of sense for you here.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
true. All right, people.
That
If the chat
I
wants-
think you're supposed to do. You're supposed to build a trading
If that's what
post
the
here.
chat wants, who am I to disagree here?
Or
Yeah, I
temple,
missed that.
or whatever. But yeah, that's...
I just missed that.
Oh, you just missed it. Fair enough. All right. Water.
Yeah, trading post seems fine. Well, yeah, I want more econ
Money.
here, I guess. Am I getting? I'm gonna get some leech here, I guess. Down south. But I probably want just 1 power leeches anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, I'm gonna build here.
Boom.
Makes sense.
There's the pass, and 1 worker, or yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go temp ship here, I guess.
Or the Spain.
Yeah, let me just 2, 4, 6, 799 plus some dicks. I think I can make it.
Hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah, everyone's econ does look pretty good, Ultima. I mean, the 24 coins were just injected into the game, so that always helps spice things up a little bit. Do I want more
Yeah.
coins? I might want a single spade.
Why would you want a single spade?
I have enough stuff. Well, I mean, I should count things. There was a line a while ago where I take a worker town and I have enough stuff to get out 16 network.
I think you don't need single spade for that.
There
You
are no
have
worker towns left.
Oh, there's no
you're so
worker.
rich. You can just ship 3 times and you have like a bunch of free yellow hexes.
Yeah,
I don't really think.
Okay, I'll decline it. It's fine. I just shouldn't want to sit here and count it all out. I think the consideration is that I'm expecting, and I'm not asking, so you don't have to do this, but I'm expecting at least one single worker dig from Alchemist on one of my yellows. Changes the math on me
Maybe.
quite a bit.
Well, I think Alchemist should strive for a 16 network, and
Yeah.
because we're both going to be at 15, probably me and you, Aaron. So I think it's much better for him to try to figure that out first, and then maybe figure out if he can
Fair enough.
afford to disrupt you.
Yeah, that's right. If you're going to be at 15 network, if it was just between him and I, then disrupting me is as good as building new stuff for him, like as long as he wins. But you're right that if he just disrupts me at his own cost and then you end up tying him for first or like whatever, yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
It's a dwelling round, so that's another reason why to build another dwelling there.
Um, so in terms of sequencing here, there's an argument for me taking I9 right now because I won it with my Sandstorm. There's an argument for me upgrading shipping and then like building out some yellows before Alchemists might do stuff with them. Not entirely sure what the correct sequence is, but let's start with the Sandstorm. I also have an extra priest that I can send to a cult. Fire seems decent.
You're taking
Also
fire free.
looking at-
Look here.
What? No,
Except
me?
Mm-hmm.
I am not. I can't afford
Oh,
it,
you don't
so-
have enough workers. All right.
the other consideration for me is swarmlings are how close to getting a town. I'll say a dig advance. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns from a town. Can I beat them to the 11 pointer? 1, 2, 3.
Doesn't seem like it.
I can if you upgrade digs and I take fire 2 with my temple. So let's keep that option open for now. We'll start here.
Okay. I do have to upgrade these, so otherwise I don't have enough stuff.
Because if you upgrade digs, that's one action. I2 is 2. I4 is 3. And then you use your stronghold action to get a trading post. That's 4.
Yeah, right. I forgot
Right.
about.
So if I go TP
stronghold
Temple
action
Fire
as
2, and I don't really like. There isn't another scoring favor I can like. I already have Air 1, so like, what is my last temple going to be good for? And if the difference is me getting an 11 pointer and forcing you to take like a coin town or something, like there's a decent bit of scoring in Fire 2 there. It seems a little wonky when you've already founded 2 towns, just like take Fire 2, but might come with some points on fire against Danny. Like, I don't know. It's probably my best
I
line.
think it's fine here. It's okay.
Yeah, the tempo. Although I think All this considered, maybe I don't know how valuable my priests are on the cults, so I guess I can maybe afford to spend an extra worker
Well, that's the thing.
to for the. I think it might be worth it.
Um, I have to upgrade 2 of these hexes. If I need to do I8 and I9, then I might as well. So my upgrades are going to be I7 and I9. I don't think Babak wants a bunch of 3 for 2s, so let's do this for
No,
now.
Definitely.
Yeah, if it might be worth the extra worker for you. If you can afford it, if you have enough stuff to just hard dig with a 2 workers to beat me to the 11 pointer. Because then I'm taking...
I do have, considering I'm not doing much else other than upgrading digging and maybe a couple priests to cults. Maybe upgrading shipping. Yeah, I think I can afford it.
That's interesting. Leech. Oh, I don't think so. I need it.
Yeah, when I play witches, I can never get that B5 down. I don't know why. It just never happens for me. Maybe there was a way
Oh,
to
you have
secure
to
it.
dig it quite early.
Yeah, maybe round 2
Then
should have
again, with
been.
alchemist, it's very hard with alchemist though.
There was a plan in round 2 to, I think, build 2 trading posts, no temple. I had 10 workers, so I could have built 2 trading posts and dig 6 worker, dig B5, I think. But I don't know, not having a temple seems really bad this game too early on because of the cash for priests, but maybe it doesn't really matter at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that point different looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, alchemist looks really good after winning a cult there.
I think I'll start winning
Having
this.
I don't have
Yeah.
a pastyle though, and neither R1. So
Yeah, but I think you have network and good calls and still a lot of points coming in. So
problem.
yeah.
Yeah, you have 10 call
quite a bit
points.
of resources. I am taking the 11 pointer.
So, Tharn, I just want to get back to this 11 pointer. Tharn said, if you know you're losing the 11 VP town, then why not secure yellow hexes? I mean, I kind of knew that based on our discussion. I mean, Babak never said for sure. He was sort of mulling it over. But, like, I, in fairness, didn't really know that. So I'm sort of playing this out, like, as though it were a normal game. Like, I built my trading posts first. Now that I've lost the 11 VP town, now my next moves are probably, like, building out these dwellings on like G4 E8, or maybe even trying to take a priest of fire. Well, no, witches. Yeah, there's no pressure on priest of fire because Danny's not going to send one. So yeah, that was sort of my thought on sequencing, and then I'll figure out what temple like I want at some point, and
Maybe
do
it
the town
doesn't change
again.
much. I don't know if your second choice for a town was the shipping town, because
Well,
in that case it doesn't really change much.
Well, it changes quite a bit. I mean, the shipping town is like a priest and 4 coins for 7 points. Like, that's a lot of econ to pay for. I don't really know that right? Like, being on the ship VP doesn't really, like, increase the value of that because I have the resources anyhow. So, like, this ship town is basically just a priest and 4 coins that I can then spend on other things.
Yeah.
The ship town might still be a little better for me because the coins are probably just 2/3 of a resource point. So do I want to exchange like 1 2/3 of a point for a priest to send to a cult? Probably not, but I don't. Yeah, I guess the answer is probably so. Probably just is a coin town, which is just 7 points.
do I get this? So I want to go TP. Does that give me upgrade digs if I have 5 power priest? I don't think so. Because
Both
that's
trading post and dwelling.
and dwelling. No, I would have 4
That's
coins.
5 coins already. Unless you get more leech, which will happen.
But not necessarily right now. So, eh. Yeah, I think I'm declining that.
Woof.
I think if you didn't build H5 first round super and you just did B2, and if that H5 dwelling is somewhere else, I think 4 towns might have been possible for you here.
Yeah.
Probably.
And 3 towns for me as well.
I don't really want to give super
But-
coins now, but I'm just gonna start securing hexes, advancing ship. There's still a line here where I get to 16 network, but don't tell Super
I
because he
think-
may not have done the math if this were a competitive game. It would involve taking a power town and using that power plus the ones I have as 2 workers and converting both priests to workers.
Here, I'll give you some incentive to
Oh
go for
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No? Alright, fair enough.
I mean, I guess my sequencing isn't really any different if I go that route. It just means well, now Swarmlings are next to H1, but Swarmlings probably care less if I beat Alchemists on network in this game. So I just secure E8, I then upgrade ship and probably take B1, I then temple, I town up, then I take H1 as my last dwelling. Like, I have to temple TP anyhow, so yeah.
Oh, I should have accepted that.
I get it right.
Earlier. Ah,
I have
it's
1 spare worker,
Yeah.
so I can single dig one of your hexes.
I mean, you really don't have to, but yeah, you totally could. You could also dig H3 to yellow. That would be pretty nice.
cool, super.
Oh, sure.
I can single dig the other one if you want. We can tag team. We can team up on Weber.
Well, it's
Keep our
open
keep our
tabletop,
alliance
so-
going.
Yeah.
Ugh. I have to do this anyhow, so I'm just going to do it now. And delay giving Danny 3 power, which he might want on E8. It's still 3 moves to secure both the hexes that Alkies can touch. Yeah, definitely time to secure the water track Ultima. Super wasn't looking at cults.
Yeah, I think you can afford the temple, right? So it doesn't make sense to me for me to put
Go
the
the
priest
priest.
there. Yeah, I don't think.
AJ, I'm not delaying my hexes. It's 3 moves to secure 2 hexes. It doesn't matter what order I do them in.
But now I can mess with B1 if you don't secure it. So because I reach it now through A3.
I guess. I'm sort of under the assumption that non-digging witches. I guess you are my network. But I would just assume
Yeah.
that like you might have something else to do. But I guess you don't. You've built all your structures.
All right.
Well, I'm costing myself 1 resource point. by doing
Yeah,
that,
fair enough.
But
Fair enough.
so, and I don't think it matters, because you still have H1 and E8. But if I dig B1, say you don't take it, then and Alchemist dig E8, then I guess you can still hard dig something and put down a dwelling. So it doesn't really change anything. for you,
Yeah.
I guess.
Fair enough. So that was incorrect.
It does change something.
I maintain it doesn't matter over super. But yeah, it's a good point that it does allow both of my opponents to take a hex.
You said, I mean, it matters because you lose 3 workers or a single dig or whatever. You lose a resource point, probably.
Yeah, what I'm trying to argue, and I could be wrong here, but my argument is that me upgrading ship doesn't give super the ability to dig any more of my hexes than he otherwise would have.
Right.
Because the sequence E8 ship B1 is just as slow to B1 as upgrade ship E8 B1, and Super still has 2 turns in between me to take any hexes he's going to, just like he had turns before that to do it. The missing piece was, yes, that non-digging witches 3 colors away from me on the wheel might still be incentivized to spend 5 coins to dig a hex away from me, which does make sense. You probably should do it, because otherwise what are you doing with all your... Like, you don't want another temple here, I don't think. Like, you know, it's you lose 7 resources and an air 1 point for...
No, but I'm if I dig, then I only have
Yeah, it's a dig or a temple.
1 resource point. If I dig, I lose
Oh.
2 resource points. I lose 2 resource points.
Oh,
actually,
it's true.
if I dig, yeah. So it's kind of really pricey, and I think you only lose 1 resource point if I make you hard dig. So
Oh.
I don't really think that is worth it.
Right.
There's no way you're not getting to 15, right? I think there's no way you're not getting to 15, and maybe there's a way you're getting to 16. Yeah, you're probably getting to 16.
Seems unlikely with 2 digging factions and another digging faction and a non-digging faction that's also willing to hard dig. So there's functionally 3 digging factions here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Seems unlikely that my network aspirations are that great, but...
Yeah, I have. I was also debating on sending a priest to Earth to get 1 point over you.
Yep.
2 points actually. But that means. All right. I wasn't paying enough attention. What were you guys talking about? This network stuff and other stuff. I'm not digging your hexes. You can have your network if you want.
Cool.
I'm just sending a priest to Cold.
That's nice. Now I just have to negotiate with Babak. Babak, we're good?
About the water cult?
No, H1.
Oh, you mean the digging?
H1 or B1.
Yeah, I was counting what my endgame stuff is now, and it just doesn't give me anything to dig your axe.
Yeah,
You're just
just
being
that
mad,
to-
right?
I would have to count everything out and see if I can gain a position over you by blocking you, but
yeah, same. I don't feel
I
like
just
counting.
can't right now. It's just too much to do at this time. The problem is that I am 1 coin short, if I'm not mistaken, to do both the ship upgrade and 1 more dwelling, which sucks, and it all comes down to the extra worker I spent to secure the 11 pointer.
Okay.
I think
Even with the leech, even if nomads come near you on H1, will you be
I
still
would have
short
to
one worker?
accept.
Anytime soon.
I would have to lose 2 points though, so
Right.
not that
Maybe
good.
not worth it. Yeah. And nomads can just go on E8 first, since alchemists have a peace treaty with them. So
Peace treaty.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm going to. I think it's equal. It's fine. It's 5 points either way, whether it's a dwelling or ship advance. So I guess I'm advancing shipping. And C. And nothing.
yeah.
Nothing else.
This Witch's
I'm
game
just
was a
gonna
bit
go ahead
underwhelming.
with my plan here.
Oh no, I'm done. Oh no, never mind.
I don't think you're done.
No, I thought I just miscalculated, but it's actually no, it's fine. It was 5 points either way.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I shouldn't have felt the pressure for the 11 pointer, and I could have still eke out some points
I may have
or
talked you into it.
taken another down.
Maybe.
Down would you have taken?
That's the question.
I think the coin town maybe and get another tempo.
Yeah, I think
maybe you get.
with that. I don't think I would have built another temple.
Right. 'Cause you cannot build
but
another trading post after.
yeah,
Yeah. No.
exactly. And yeah, it could have been 4 points on water, but
Mhm.
I'm not sure about that.
I think
I
you.
do.
I think you're second though, Mavic. No.
I have no
Probably.
idea. I have no
I think
idea.
so.
But what I'm thinking is, I think I was right thinking that this game could be played without an auction. It was a fairly even matchup. Seems like we all did pretty good.
No, I think I'm a bit lagging behind. It's tough taking third place in network when you have 15
With
structures.
15, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's kind of it kind of sucks a bit, but yeah.
I don't actually need fire 2, but I think it's the I guess yeah, Earth 3's gone. Fire I was going to take fire 3 here, but it's gone. Air 3 gives me a point and more power, but fire 2 here actually gives me a power less, but it's a point more and a swing of 2 to Danny. So I think this is actually correct. And then I just take my power town now.
Oh no, Nomads goes to 16 network. Okay, so I think Nomads are second
Yeah.
place probably. Yeah.
And I think I can. Whoop, meant to do this. Sorry. I don't think it. Yeah, I'm just doing this.
Yeah, I know it's late in Europe, but maybe throwing one worker to H1 maybe would have been okay, I guess.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
yeah. I would have had to do a lot of math.
Yeah, got it.
Now I'm just gonna give. I guess
That was still probably safer than sending that priest to Earth anyway. For me,
Yeah,
to the one of those hexes anyway.
I think so. Yeah.
My priest here isn't actually worth anything on the cult. I could 3 power to a worker, but it's not actually going to do anything. And then send my priest to a cult. So my priest is a worker, my power is just a point. And then I just do this. Yep.
Yeah, I think Mr. Slippery had the correct answer. Air 3, I think, was better because you could power to worker instead and save the priest.
Yeah.
To beat me in fire. So that was probably more correct.
Yep, that makes sense. Because that resource point would have been an extra point from me. The extra resource point would have been
-1 for me and
plus
+1
one for
you.
you, and then
on
plus
air, yeah.
2 coins, which might have been another resource point. So maybe it's +2 to me, -1 to you. Something. Yeah.
So I think Nomads got it actually. By 1.
Yeah.
I think. By 1
I
point.
think. Well, it's more than that, but yeah. Oh no, I forgot the alchemists.
Alchemists have say
Research.
3 points. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
My
I
point.
didn't look at that.
Sneaky.
I mean, I got away with a lot of stuff given
Oh,
that there
no.
were 2 digging factions here, but
Oh, so it's
Wow,
actually
it's so
a tie
tight.
for second.
Wow, it's so tight.
Jeez.
whoa. Is this a 3-way tie? Or no?
No.
Babbitt and
Well,
me?
no, not necessarily.
It's a tie for first place. Wow, it's crazy tight.
All right, so even if I dig Weber's hex, I still lose to Baba.
Oh man, it was so good. It was so good for me to dig that yellow.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
It was
That
good
was
for
good winning.
so many of you guys to not
No,
let me get to network
it wasn't.
16. No?
It wasn't good for me. Then I would tie. I would be tied for first still at 143 because I lose one resource point.
One.
Oh no,
Because
actually
I
no,
would
because
get
I have 7. Oh fuck.
3 victory
Okay.
points more.
Wow.
Wait, but but alchemists win then, I think, because they get 3 more. Yeah, exactly.
No.
Right?
Balance from a cold, but
I would still have one. I would still have 2 resource points because I spend 1 worker, so I have 6 resources.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I forgot that alchemists also
But
get 3
alchemists
more points.
get 2 more points, I guess, because they don't send the priest to.
Yeah.
No, I guess this isn't priest to the cult. You just get 3 more points, right? Super.
Yeah.
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 So then alchemists win, I guess. And
So
you're
this was actually my best.
yeah,
play.
that's crazy. That's crazy how things play out.
So Chad is
Because now
saying
it,
Swarmlings getting this win is like crazy given their early position. What do you think we had wrong here about Swarmlings? You seem to be in a bit of a tough spot early on. Were they
Well,
just that
we
much
got
better here, or were you only ever going to get 2 towns anyhow? So the abandoned sanctuary just delayed your town, but it didn't actually knock out a town.
I would have gotten 3 towns.
You would have
if-
gotten 3 towns,
I mean, that was the initial plan, but
right?
then again, Swarmlings are incredibly resilient, and they just
Yeah.
stack up points.
squirrel names.
yeah,
I
Did I
got
say
all
that?
3.
stronglings.
Yeah, I got all 3 scoring favors, and still got R1 not in the last round, so it was actually 7 points worth
Oh yes. So
of
your
R1.
your favorite tile points were pretty huge.
Yeah,
Where are
Yeah,
they
it's
here?
like 30.
I hit
30.
pretty
33?
decently the bonus tiles. I guess I could have been denied more on the bonus tiles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
That's always
sorry, go ahead.
Yep.
yeah, that's always a kind of a bet you're doing when playing Swarmlings, because if things pan out nicely, you can get a lot of points on the bonus tile, but it can also happen that you get denied a lot.
Mhm.
That's kind of just based on luck, I think, because you just can't evaluate that during the auction.
I think my opening maybe should have been stronghold 4 dwellings with them ship. I think that would have been a bit better maybe.
Maybe,
That
yeah.
would have
then
been
I-
cool, yeah.
Yeah, I could take workers action and stronghold, like fly to C3, and build C4 and G3. I think
Yep.
so. But then I don't really have a lot of coins, and I didn't get a lot of leech early game, so that was kind of bad.
Yeah,
But yeah,
you got 2/7 coin actions, which I guess I didn't really realize, but I guess
Yeah.
they were they later? When did these coin actions break down? For some
Well,
reason I felt like I
one
had
was
more.
one
Round
was
2.
round 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really good. That was incredible. If I didn't have that coins action on 2, I think I was dead. I think my game was.
First round.
Yeah,
Right.
well, I mean, I'm still last, but like I think I'm really dead if I don't get that coins action on 2.
Did you consider building 4 trading posts round 2?
I don't think I had the neighbors for it. I think I had 3.
They will be everywhere.
G3. Yeah, G3. G3. It was the 4th one. I
Yeah.
considered building 3 trading posts.
Right, as opposed to a
E4,
temple?
E9. Yeah, instead of a temple, but I figured maybe having some priests
Yeah.
might be useful. I got some cults off of it and some coins in round 5, so it's not really clear that it was necessarily a bad call. Maybe Fire 1 was a bad call, but it's like I didn't get a lot of leech early on, so I was kind of burning early for that single spade. It was kind of tough a bit.
Well, considering you got Earth 1 the round afterwards, and you didn't build any dwellings in between, I think the Fire 3 was actually nice.
Well,
It's not getting water 1. I think that but I'm not sure I get water 1. I think maybe I can take water 1 with the temple and maybe get earth 1 after, like instead. I think that was the other play.
Then you create pressure for nomads, and
Yeah.
they just I think then they just pass on the 7 coins and
Yeah.
take a favor.
So this is what,
And
yeah. If you don't take Earth 1, I'm definitely taking it. Is the thing. So it would have been, I would have been like Earth 1, Air 1, which would have changed things a little bit, for better or for worse. I'm not entirely sure. Like I liked my line, but and then you would have been Water 1, Air 1, which also could have worked really well. I think the Temple for Fire 1 made a lot of sense if you wanted to hit the Sanctuary event the next round. Right? Which, so you
Yeah.
get that scoring favor. So you get the scoring favor either way. What Fire 1 does for you is it gives you the Sanctuary. Now, you didn't need the Sanctuary where you did, but it helped you town up a little bit quicker, which may or may not have been helpful at that time. I'm not really sure. But basically that Temple for Fire 1, really that just allowed you to build like a cheaper Sanctuary the following round to help you hit the track.
The other plan maybe was 3 trading posts and the stronghold round 3 instead.
Right.
I think that was the other main line, and I think the stronghold could have helped me with the third town,
Right.
like on under, like on the H. I dig D7, and instead of going down, I fly to I11
Right.
and just dig that southern town. But then I
I'm
need
not
like
sure if you score enough, without
Yeah.
the favorite tile there.
Yeah.
Especially
Exactly.
with Swirlmix in the game and alchemists who like to pass on pass tiles here.
And
Mhm.
also I think you needed code points on this game because network wasn't gonna be, even with the stronghold. I don't think you get to 16 structures.
And even if I get to
So
16, it's like a triple tie, so it's not super.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not
it's
super
just 9
huge.
points.
Right. One thing, Danny, I'm
So maybe
wondering.
Dwelling Rush.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. I was saying maybe Dwelling Rush wasn't the opening then, given that I didn't need to have a super huge network to win, and I ended up
Yeah.
only making 2 towns.
Well,
so
one thing that I noticed that didn't like I feel like some of your passes, and correct me if I'm wrong, there was at least one of them where in the early game, I felt like you had to pass based on how the passes broke down. You didn't get a very juicy pass tile. Now that may only have happened once, and I'm making it into more than in my head. But did you
I
have to
think most
pass
of the
on to
rounds-
like where I got 5 coins in a cult step? You had like worker power again after a dwelling rush or something, and then
yeah.
like I felt like there was a couple passes where you didn't get to take a bunch of points, but you also just didn't get like a bunch of coins or a spade or something like that. That kind of the economic.
I didn't
yeah.
get. I think I never passed on the 4 coins. I think that's
Right.
what was missing from the game.
Right, is that you never
I
passed
think
on to that.
Yeah, I had sucky pass tiles.
Right.
Most of the time. I didn't get VP pass tiles a lot, and I didn't get either like compensation with like a juicy 6 coins, which wasn't in the game, or a spade.
Sure.
I think I never got the spade actually.
Right.
So I think that's kind of
Yeah.
So, because one thing
kind of
I'll
bad.
say that helped me in the game is that, like, my pass tile points weren't as high as I would want them to be. There were a couple of rounds where I had long rounds. I was being stubborn about it. I wanted to take the actions, and I didn't want to pass early, and so I didn't get like some of the juicier points pass tiles. So I didn't get as many pass tile points as a couple of you guys. But I never had to take like worker power late or the trading post bonus in a round that I didn't want it. Like all my pass tiles, I took worker power in round 1, and then didn't have to take it. I didn't like that didn't fall back on me after that. I was able to pass round 2 onto the 5 coin tile, which I actually feel like was a pretty huge break to get that extra boost of coins. I got the spade once, and then I got points after that and stuff. So I don't know. I never know how much that affects things in the game, but like small things like that early game can have like an extra boost of coins for a player can really help them snowball their economy. And then the opposite is true. If you miss out on 5 coins early on and sort of get stuck on worker power when you don't really want it, it doesn't do that much for you. Then I often wonder if that can sometimes hinder and slow down your early game.
Yeah.
But
I think I'll have to head out because I have something at 9. But
yeah, cool, man.
Thanks for inviting me again.
Of course. Thanks so much,
Thanks for
Danny. I
having- I
appreciate
was-
it.
Yeah, see you guys.
Okay.
It's a pleasure.
Have a good
Bye,
one.
Danny.
Yeah, thanks both of you. Have a good rest of your evening, and hope to have you on another time.
Yep.
Sure.
All right, bye,
That's
guys.
fine.
Bye.
Thank you, Weber.
And thanks to everyone for, Thyron, what was the scoring favors for Swarmlings? They had all 3. It was Earth 1, Water 1, Air 1 for Swarmlings. Yeah, they went that route, which is pretty cool. there's any other questions in chat, let me know. I can try to answer. Otherwise, thanks everyone for joining us for this. Oh no, VP points in total for Swarmlings. Yeah. Off favor tiles, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, so they had 33 favor tile points, which is pretty broken for Swarmlings. Yeah. 22 off pass tiles, which he was saying he kind of felt like he might have been a little lucky there. That's one of those things that doesn't always break super well for Swarmlings. So that was like some people just hit the pass tiles that they want, and so some Swarmlings games can definitely be like the make or break is like their ability to pass back and forth onto the pass tiles they want, and then when they miss out on a pass, like a points pass tile, making sure that like the pass, like getting a solid economic bonus, a sort of compensation. And so I think those things broke decently well for him. And definitely hit the track pretty well. Yeah, for sure. Cool. Well, once again, thanks so much everyone for tuning in. It was really great of you all to join. I definitely am going to be doing another one of these next Friday, so stay tuned for that. And then after next week, I believe we are switching over to possibly a Saturday schedule. I'll let folks know next Friday what the next bunch of streams are going to be. I'm still trying to lock down players and stuff for those tables. So stay tuned for that. But definitely next week, it's going to be back on Friday evening. And then, yeah, I am scheduling like the next bunch of games sort of into August and stuff. So if anyone has been on Open Table in the past and wants to come back, or if you're a new player that hasn't been on and wants to give it a go, send me a message on Discord or a direct message on BGA, and I'd be happy to chat with you about that. Once again, thanks so much, everyone, and have a good rest of your weekend. We'll see you next time.